You have Dave on your phone there?
Dave? Your son?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you have him on text, tell him, text you.
When I step off, I'll be out of the sun. The field's already clear. All those ripples in the field.
Yeah.
Not quite the same homecoming that we get.
Stream Sports, proudly covering local high school athletics and District 10 championships on Stream TV.
Stream Sports welcomes you to Week 6 of high school football. And our matchup tonight, it's the Titusville Rockets on the road taking on the Conneaut Eagles. Both teams are 2-3. Our coverage of Rocket football this season made possible by these great sponsors: by Oil Creek Plastics, by Titusville Area Hospital, by Interstate Pipe and Supply, by State Farm Insurance, by Poppies, by the Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home, by Donovan and Bauer Auto Group, by the Parking Lot, by the University of Pittsburgh Titusville Education and Training Hub, by Armstrong, by Vanderhoof Heating and Air Conditioning, by the Crawford Health Improvement Coalition, by ProThreads Print Shop, by Marsh Home Center, by the Titusville Mill, by Kreiner Real Estate, by Warner's Bakery, by Goodwill, by Larry's Auto Service, by Corky's Pizza, and by the Titusville Beverage. Once again, Week 6 of high school football. This is the Kreiner Real Estate Marsh Home Center pregame show. We welcome you in. Jim Bodemer, Pat Nosco, I'm Luke Rio. Camera operators tonight are Adam Bodemer, Joe Watkins, and Cullen Rio. Jim, over the halfway point here tonight.
Yeah, it's hard to believe we started out just 6 weeks ago. The big thing here now, Luke, I was thinking about that today, is we're in the second half of the season. And there's always has been a tendency in a sport like football that's so physical, and the season's long. You start pretty early in August, and is there a letdown in the second half of the season? And if the team has that letdown, they're going to be in a lot of trouble, especially here tonight. Both these teams, as you mentioned, 2-3, both of them want to come up here with a win. And Titusville, of course, coming off a good ball game last week. So this is an important game for both these ball clubs, and not to let down, and to be able to keep that momentum going.
All right. We got a jam-packed pregame show here. We've got the coaches interview with Coach Reynolds. That's coming up in just a moment. Steve had a chance to talk to him. We're going to be going down to the field to Pat in just a moment. When I say we're going down on the field, we're pretty much on the field with them. So we're looking forward to that conversation.
Up close and personal. Up
close and personal tonight here at Conneaut Area High School. It's homecoming. We've got like 4 weeks of homecoming games, and this is the second week for us here. This is the Kreiner Real Estate Marsh Home Center pregame show. Our coverage will continue right after this.
Interstate Pipe and Supply takes pride in providing superior customer service. That's why our dedicated employees are well trained and have the experience to offer friendly, quick, and reliable service and support. Need materials delivered to your job site? No problem. Interstate offers fast delivery from our 4 locations in Western Pennsylvania. We also serve Eastern Ohio, Northern Western Virginia, and Western New York. Service means business at Western Pennsylvania's premier pipe and supply company, Interstate Pipe and Supply.
Hey.
Jake from State Farm.
We have to know.
Yeah, these are State Farm pajamas. No, what if we have to talk to somebody about our policy, but it's late at night?
Call us 24/7.
Great, because what if someone still calls his mom for everything?
We'll walk you through everything. At State Farm, we're there for your what-ifs.
Oh, yeah, Mom, everything's great. Yeah. I mean, not my mom.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today.
Poppy's Equipment and Storage Rental in Pleasantville is committed to providing our customers with exceptional service while offering quality rental equipment. Poppy's is now an authorized steel dealer with everything you need to have for sawing and cutting or mowing to digging. And of course, Poppy's has tents, tables, chairs, heaters, generators, barbecues, and more for your next wedding or get-together. Need firewood or propane? No problem. Whether you're in construction or a weekend warrior, reach out to Poppy's about your next project. Poppy's Place on the Tenesta Road in Pleasantville.
A broken furnace can freeze a family on the go. Stay on schedule with furnace maintenance before the snow flies. Vanderhoof Heating and Air Conditioning has nearly 40 years of HVAC experience. Our home comfort engineers maintain, troubleshoot, and repair nearly all systems at an outstanding value. With just a few clicks, our state-of-the-art software schedules arrival time, finish time, and provides fast, easy paperless billing. Visit VanderhoofHeatingandAir.com or call 814-671-3226. With Vanderhoof, seasons change, but not your comfort.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Rocket Pregame Show. I'm Steve Bodemer, and with me is Coach Reynolds of the Titusville Rockets and
J.J. Miller.
J.J. Miller, and you play?
I'm tight end and I'm middle linebacker.
Tight end and linebacker. We'll get to you in just a minute. You can sit there and let your stomach get queasy on you. Coach, we're going to be at Cache tonight, but before we get to that ball game, a little bit of a recap last week against Seneca. To start the thing, kind of ugly. I mean, we had some mistakes. They had some mistakes. The officials had some trouble. That first quarter was just really odd.
Yeah, so with every team, when we go out and play, we expect the kids to have a certain level of execution. So you look at the first three plays, we were on target doing what we needed to do. Then we missed any of the errors you saw was not a one-person error. Generally, even the interception, we had two or three guys make mistakes. And we talk about that as a team. So as we move on past that, you notice the kids didn't panic at all. They maintained their focus, and every quarter that went on, they simply got better playing on the field, and that's what we expect.
But you could tell that. I mean, it was a 0-0 ball game at the end of one, and like I said, it was just a combination of errors and mistakes and so forth. We started to get things going a little bit there in the second quarter, started to take over the ball game. And we talked at halftime of that game that what we wanted to see Titusville do was come out and take control of the game. And we've got the ball first, and we do what we wanted to do. Big play right off the bat.
Yeah. And we're pretty proud of those guys. And I think one thing you need to look at this team, when you see those big runs, you see the guy carrying the ball, but we had great blocks by our receivers, in that sense, our slot backs. We saw some phenomenal effort by Jackson working down the field. It was just a real team effort. So anytime you walk off the field with 250-yard rushers, I think it was 100, 152, that's just a great night out. And defensively, I can't speak enough. When you walk off with a shutout, all accolades, that's a good quarterback. There's no reason why he couldn't have scrambled in there on a broken play. He was fast, and those guys just stayed on him, and they played faster and faster as the night went on. So we're real proud of that. And even special teams, in the beginning of those first two quarters, we were giving up some yards and returns, and as we went to the third and fourth quarters, you saw our coverage tighten up, and that's what we're looking for. We want to get better every game as we move forward.
And JJ, I want to get your thoughts on particularly the end of the first quarter. Now, we're 14-0. We've got them in fourth down. We get a pick, give the ball right back. What's that do to the mindset for you and the other guys on defense?
We're up and, we're good, just trying to go down the field and score some more. So when that happens, we kind of get down ourselves. But this year, we're a lot more together. And the energy, it doesn't really drop as much as you felt in past years. If one does drop, there's always someone coming to pick up another person. Mason, Cam, all those guys, they're good helps with everyone. Even the sidelines, if they get down, we're just picking each other back up. So it feels a lot better this year. It wasn't really that bad of a feeling on the field because we knew we were just going to get the ball back and, we come back and rebound. So
rebound from it.
Good. Yeah.
Well, tonight is Cache, and Cache is kind of an unusual situation here. Nobody was really thinking too much here, but they've got a couple of wins. Now they had Meadville last week. That's not a good thing coming into this ball game. What are your thoughts on Cache?
So coming into Cache, the first thing is we have to be ready to play off the bus. It's a unique environment playing at Cache. You have telephone poles in front of the stands. You have a grass field, probably similar to Sharpsville's field with a little bit longer grass there. And you have a team like Coach Blood, who's in his second year, who really is trying to turn things around and looking for an opportunity to just put a flag down and say this is where we turn things around. So they've done some good things last year against Warren. They actually had a walk-off field goal where Warren beat them by 3 points at the very end of the game, and Warren was significantly better than them. So the key for us tonight is just simply these guys doing their job, executing on offense and defense, putting points on the board, and just being physical all night long like we've been all season.
But that's one of the things I think that we saw last week. You guys are hitting a lot harder. We're getting shoulders instead of arms.
Yes, sir.
And that's a good thing to see. We really enjoy that clash of helmets, as it were. What do you expect offensively out of Cash tonight?
So when you see Cash, number one thing, you're going to have number 7 at quarterback. He's not bad. He's going to work some option routes. He is a good intermediate pass thrower. You're not going to see the deep balls like Nolan Seabury from the week before. Nolan Seabury was capable of putting it in the end zone, although he didn't do that a lot because of our defense didn't allow those routes. But this guy will try to do those underneath 5 to 10 yard routes and complete them. Number 6 is their tailback and inside linebacker. He's another guy we got to shut down. Pretty good inside linebacker and also pretty good running back. So those are the 2 guys we're really looking at offensively for those guys. Offensive line's okay. There's some good kids. They have a defensive lineman that's 6'7", 215 pounds, so exceptionally tall. So we got to make sure that we get those hands down when we're doing any of our routes and things like that.
Now, JJ, defensively, when you're facing Cash tonight, what are you looking for? What are your keys?
Well, for me specifically, reading the guards. That's just how linebackers should play. But my keys are, you got to read into the backfield. They might do some options. Quarterback might keep it, might hand it off. So everyone's got to play coordinated. Everyone's got to do their job. And if we could do it as a group, then we should be able to shut them down.
Now, how about the intermediate passing? Because we've not seen a whole lot of intermediate passing attack. Sharpsville likes to go deep. Sure. That's the way they play. This intermediate short game, now, what's that going to do with you as far as pass defense goes and your drops?
We read our keys, and once we see that is a pass, we're going to drop back, and we're going to be right in the zone. Coaches place us in the positions that best suit us, so we're going to be there. He's going to see that's not open. Hopefully it takes off, and our line gets a big sack for a big loss.
Good. Well, that's what we're going to have tonight. Cash and Titusville. Titusville trying to win this week here as well and continue their on-the-road winning streak. We're at Cash tonight. Come on back.
Transform your business internet with Armstrong Business Solutions. Our advanced 10G fiber optic network gives you the ability to experience lightning-fast upload and download speeds with unlimited data. But that's not all. Wireless internet backup combats network disruptions, and Business Pro Wi-Fi helps monitor and manage your network from anywhere. Get your business up to speed with connectivity that works for you from Armstrong Business Solutions. Go to armstrongonewire.com/business.
Whoever said, "It's only a dog," never loved a dog. Our philosophy is simple. We treat every dog as if it were our own, and believe us, we spoil our dogs. When dogs are comfortable, they're happy. The Barking Lot in Titusville is ready to make your dog happy by offering grooming services, daycare, and boarding. Call today to schedule an appointment, or better yet, stop in and discover a stranger, crazier, quirkier group of dog lovers at the Barking Lot in Titusville.
Since 1965, the Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home has been dedicated to serving Titusville and surrounding communities. Mr. Garrett believed in tradition and commitment to excellence, standards that are still held to this day. He also believed in community and making Titusville the best place to live, work, and play. When you need us, we will be there for you, providing a dignified service at fair prices. This has been our foundation for 55 years. The Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home, 303 North Washington Street, Titusville.
Hi, my name is Dr. Charlie Gates. I'm an orthopedic surgeon with Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, and I spend most of my time here at Titusville Area Hospital. I'm a general orthopedic surgeon. I perform wrist fracture surgery, ankle fracture surgery, and hip fracture surgeries. I do carpal tunnels and trigger fingers, and knee arthroscopies and shoulder arthroscopies. I look forward to serving the patients here in the hospital.
Well, this is the Kreiner Real Estate Marsh Home Center pregame show. It is another beautiful night here in Northwest Pennsylvania. Partly cloudy skies, mid-60s. slight wind, not a big deal. You know who is a big deal? Mr. Pat Nosko, and he's down on the field right now. Hi, Pat.
How are you doing tonight?
Great, how are you?
Good. Hey, it's a beautiful night, but the field, interesting roll to the field. You know, the crown got a crown before the hash marks, another crown in between the hash. Glad it's not wet here. The drainage on this field would be something, I believe. Just with the roll of it, I could see a lot of water sitting up on this field. The distance between out of bounds and the telephone poles, you know, that 5 yards in between those two, that's something. And that uphill, kids really have to slow down coming out, and teammates need to slow them down when they're coming out, because it could be really dangerous coming out full tilt when you're used to having some room to run out of bounds. A couple of little spots in the field that are a little torn up and stuff, but you know, since it's nice and dry down here, I don't think, you know, that's going to be too much of an issue. Grass height looks pretty good and even throughout. You know, nice that the sun's went down, not blinding us right now, so that's another, you know, win for us this evening here. So
yeah, which means temperature will drop a little bit. But when we were looking at those lows, Pat, it's really not going to be that bad tonight. Maybe upper 50s, mid-upper 50s.
Yeah, and that's going to make it an interesting evening as far as the players are concerned. You're not going to have the wind to be a factor as much as I thought it might be, Pat. And so the field, as you said, is dry. What's the difference going to be for the kids that used to playing on turf and now you switch over to grass? They change spikes? They use a different shoe? How's the footing go like that?
a lot of times they're going to, you know, change cleats up a little bit. But the nice thing is for Titusville is they do have the ability to practice all day on the practice field. You know, so that they don't have that forced onto the turf all the time. So they probably spent a little bit more time on the practice field this week, I would assume, you know, getting used to it, making sure everybody can stop and turn. You know, the field's good and dry, so it shouldn't be, you know, even when we get a little dew out here tonight, it shouldn't be too bad to start out. Like I said, the sidelines are concerning. I'm surprised. It's been a while since I've been over here. It's been several years, and I'd kind of forgotten about how close the fence and the poles and everything are when you're going out of bounds.
Well, we've had that discussion, maybe not us, but other teams at Carter Field when you have the wall, you know, right at the end zone there. We'll see. Luckily there where you're sitting, Pat, the team's probably going to be there, so we'll see.
But when you look at, you know, how many years ago did they go in with the goalposts and make you wrap those for the protection of kids? It's surprising that we still haven't put limits on how far out of bounds you need to have an open area.
Well, I know they have in basketball, they have I think it's only a 3-foot rule off the edge of the court to the wall, at least when I was coaching back in those days. But you'd think they had the same type of a thing here. But fortunately, right there where you're standing, Pat, the team will be there. If anybody gets pushed that direction, they can help hold them up and so on. So hopefully we can get through this thing without any injuries. But it is close, as Pat was saying. Not only that, then you got that little uphill rise, too. So I'm going to watch that one. But all in all, it's going to be a good one. The sun's down, not in our eyes, as Pat said, and we'll be able to put our jackets on here pretty soon and enjoy the ball game.
Yeah, it's homecoming here tonight. And, Pat, you're brought to you by Titusville Dairy Products Company and the Titusville Mill. We want to thank those sponsors for allowing Pat to be roaming around free down there. All right, our coverage will continue here at Conneaut. This is the Kreiner Real Estate Marsh Home Center pregame show. We got Rocket Football and the Conneaut Eagles tonight.
Marsh Home Center Furniture, Appliances, and Bedding is located at 305 East Spring Street in Titusville. Marsh Home Center welcomes you in to explore their growing inventory of name brand furniture, appliances, and bedding. Need something not currently in stock? No problem. Order from Marsh's online catalog and have it delivered right to your door. Visit Marsh's to see their entire showroom. Ask questions, see what items are on sale, or just stop in and say hi. Marsh Home Center Furniture, Appliances, and Bedding, behind Giant Eagle in Titusville. Pro Threads Print Shop is the area's premier screen printing and embroidery company. Locally owned, Pro Threads prides themselves in specializing in school and travel sportswear and fan gear, as well as business and corporate apparel. Get your team mascot or company logo screen printed, embroidered, or engraved on just about anything. Check out our designs on Facebook or online at ProThreadsPrintShop.com. For superior service with personalized attention, talk to the pros at Pro Threads Print Shop.
When we say don't trust your internet to just anyone, we mean it. At Armstrong, our network is monitored 24/7 by multiple highly trained engineers, not just a single person. What else? If you ever have a problem, all service visits are free. That's right, we come to your home to fix things, unlike those other guys. Armstrong, unmatched employees, unmatched technology, unmatched fiber network.
Would you love to exercise, but pain is holding you back? The aquatic therapy offered at Titusville Area Hospital Physical Therapy may benefit anyone suffering from joint pain, recovery from joint replacements, or other surgeries, fibromyalgia, osteoarthritis, muscle weakness, or other physical limitations. In the comfort of a heated pool and with private one-on-one sessions, the professionals at TAH Physical Therapy can help. Call today for more information. 827-0354.
And welcome back. Conneaut High School got the Cash Eagles hosting the Titusville Rockets. This is the Kreiner Real Estate Marsh Home Center pregame show. Well, Steve's not here, so
it's going to be interesting. I'll break down the plays, folks, but it'll really be broken down.
That's right. We got Pat down there.
Yeah, Pat will be looking out for my mistakes. But, you know, one of the things that was mentioned.
Well, we don't have that much time tonight. Huh? We don't have that much time tonight.
Yeah, I understand
See if you mute me this week.
I'm going home right now. I had my supper thanks to Corky, and I appreciate it.
Oh, yeah, big thanks to Corky's.
Yeah, that
was very good.
Very, very good. But it was mentioned, Pat and I were talking before we went on the air about getting off to a good start. I think that's going to be a real key tonight. I didn't see which way the toss went. We'll see it a little bit. Pat will be out there with them to get the toss of the coin. But the team that can get the good start and get up and get it going is going to have a direct advantage here this evening. And I'm hoping that Titusville can do that. Conneaut, on the other hand, has played very well at times. So obviously they've won 2 games, same as Titusville. And so I'm going to watch them first, what do you say, Pat, maybe the first 3 to 5 minutes and see one possession on defense, 1 possession on offense for us to see how we adjust to things and how things are going to go. Because that's going to be an important factor, I think.
I think it's going to come down to, you know, who comes in mentally prepared tonight, hitting midseason. I think our penalties, you know, Titusville struggled with, you know, a lot of penalties so far this year. You know, those can be game changers in everything that they do. So, you know, Titusville's really got to come out, play a little bit more error-free football, or fewer errors, I guess, at least.
Well, in addition to a good start, Pat, what are you kind of anxious to see tonight?
I'm kind of anxious to see the Titusville line kind of step up, hold some people out, you know, get some good pass rush in on defense. I think, you know, this is probably a team that they're more comparable in size to. You know, when you're looking at schools like Meadville and Fort LaBeouf, you know, they struggled a little bit more. I see a few kids back dressed tonight. We had a few sitting out for injuries. I think getting that initial starting line back in the game will be interesting to see how they come back and play as a team. And, you know, as we've seen everybody starting to peak a little bit and learning as the weeks have gone on, I think it would be nice to see the line dominate a little bit in a game tonight.
We've always said football games are won in the trenches, and we always kind of focus in on the receivers, quarterbacks, running backs, etc., the skilled players, but the muscle up front, and that's going to be a very important key to it's all football games, and I think it'll be the same way this evening. Also, the intensity of Titusville hitting. We've got to keep up that hard-hitting attitude that we've had the last few games. So it's going to be an interesting ball game, and for both ball clubs. Both need a win.
Looking forward to it. We got kickoff coming up in just a few moments. About 5 minutes to go before we get things started. Again, homecoming here, so there'll be an extra special halftime, and that'll be about a 20-minute long halftime. And we'll bring you both bands tonight here at halftime as the Rockets come onto the field. This is Stream TV's coverage of high school football here on this Friday night. And our coverage will continue right after this.
Teamwork and commitment in order to succeed. Just like all our local area high school athletes are doing this fall, we offer the same teamwork and commitment to all your vehicle sales, service, and parts needs at Donovan & Bauer Auto Group in Titusville. At Donovan & Bauer, you can see your favorite Chevrolet, GMC, Chrysler, Ram, Jeep, and pre-owned vehicles all in one lot. We at Donovan & Bauer wish good luck to all our local area athletes this fall. When you have the time, we invite you to find new roads and visit us on Route 8 North in Titusville or shop online at donovanbauer.com and donovanbauerautogroup.com.
Oil Creek Plastics has provided quality, service, and integrity to their customers and community. Their talented and committed employees strive to deliver to their clients the best products that are American-made. In that spirit, our high school athletes show commitment to their school and community, excelling at every event. In these times of uncertainty, community comes together. Oil Creek Plastics is proud to support the Titusville Rockets and continue traditions that are made in the USA.
Stream Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of Titusville Rocket Sports on Stream TV.
Going deep.
Got him.
Got him. Touchdown. Got a man going to the end zone. He's there. Koval. Touchdown.
Ah, nice job with the feet.
Yes, that was one good catch.
Week 6 of high school football features the 2-3 Conneaut Eagles hosting the 2-3 Titusville Rockets. Partly cloudy tonight. Mid-60s, temperatures are going to drop a little bit here, but it's going to be a great night for high school football, and we look forward to bringing you tonight's matchup between the Eagles and the Rockets. It's homecoming here at Cash.
It's the second of 4 consecutive weeks of homecoming for us, Luke, and it's always fun to watch these schools go through that process. And big nights for seniors.
Yep, absolutely.
We have both teams are out on the field. The band from Conneaut facing, of course, the homestands. We're on the visitor side, and they're going to be playing our national anthem.
Thank you for your service. Now, we ask that everyone stand, remove your hats, and join these men and women at the Cash Marching Band. Plays our national anthem under the direction of Mr. Glenn Cameron.
Nice job by the marching band here at Conneaut.
I can't have a football game without a marching band and cheerleaders. They, you mentioned Luke. We'll be showing both the bands at halftime here this evening, so get a chance to see that a little bit later. But right now, we're getting ready for football. We're waiting for the captains to go out to the center of the field, and we've had the toss of the coin. We'll go through the formality right now with the two captains, or the two teams and their captains. And the officials, Pat, will go out with them, and we'll find out whether we're going to receive or whether we're going to kick off and get this ball game underway. So, big game. Looking forward to it for Titusville. They have to come out, as we mentioned, fired up, ready to play. And so far this year, they've been able to do that, except, as Steve mentioned, last week was kind of a goofy night. Both teams made mistakes, officials made mistakes, and they had to get out a slide rule to try to figure some things out last week, and hopefully that won't happen.
Cash won the toss, deferred, you decide to receive, and you want to kick the ball that way, correct? Okay, step around this way.
Sounded like they deferred.
They deferred, and Titusville will be receiving the kickoff.
So we get our offense first. We'll see what we can do to get this game underway. Not a bad situation. We talked about that a little bit last week. About every game we talk about whether you want to have the ball first or go on defense first. A lot of that has to do with how close the ball game is at halftime and who's going to get the opening kickoff for the second half. Last week it was Titusville, and they took advantage of it. So, well, we'll see, Pat, if we can get things going here this evening as we get the ball to start this game. Imagine we'll try to get into the running game this evening. It's been effective for us the last couple ball games with Jackson and Mr. Mong.
Dramatic pause. Hey,
and they've set the tempo with that game. I mean,
do.
Everybody's known they've been coming out with the same running game, and places had trouble shutting it down. So why venture away from something that's working well for you?
Wireless mic brought to you by Titusville Dairy Products Company and by the Titusville Mill.
So we'll have Mr. Wolfkill and Mr. Titus standing back at about the 25-yard line, it looks like, as they tee up the ball. It'll be Logan Govert kicking off for.
So I just want to say real quick, Conneaut, Mr. Ackland here, John Ackland, the AD, great guy, great facility, except for the light poles every so often. So don't get mad at our camera guys. We're going to do our best here.
Set to go. And it's going to be an onside kick, and it's not going to get to 10 yards. And Titus will get the ball at the 45-yard line. I don't know if that was intentional or not, Pat, but it appeared to be.
It sure looked like it.
But the ball did not go the 10 yards necessary, and so Titus will take over with a short field. First down and 10 at the Conneaut 45.
That's a risky call for that coach starting out the game with something. If it would have worked,
been a hero.
You're the hero. But now your Monday morning quarterbacks are all over the place calling that one.
So Titus will get it to play, put it in play. First down and 10 at the 45 of Conneaut. Titus will start out with two in the backfield. Got a wing to the left. It's going to be hard to spot numbers and players because we're about the same height as the field here this evening. But we'll do our best to get it to you. We're looking across here to see what play to call. Now they make the shift. Miller comes over to the right side. Long in the wing right. In motion is Titus. It's given to Titus. Cuts upfield. Titus straight ahead. And he's going to drive ahead to about the 40-yard line. Across the 40 to about the 38. Yeah, got a little bit of help right there with some of our big linemen. Pickup of about 7 on the play.
Nice second effort there. He kept pushing and driving his feet. He did have some help from his teammates, but there was an additional 3 yards from where Cash had stood him up at.
We'll give him 6. Second down and 4 for Titusville. Again, Mong in the wing right, single back. Mong now goes in motion. It's going to be kept by McDonald straight up ahead. He's going to get across for the first down, and he'll get it. I'd say we're on the 32-yard line. So Ian McDonald will pick up the initial first down. Got a good charge ahead with the Titusville lineman in the center of the line. Great push out there.
Big push. controlling that line really nice, like we talked about wanting to see from the very beginning. You know,
Wolfkill will come wide to the right. We have, I believe, Titus in the slot right. Mung is in the wing left as they look across here to the bench for the play call. They get it out of shotgun. Mung in motion, looking to throw, still looking, got up short to Mung and knocked out of bounds. Pick up about 5. Nice short pass. Don't always have to go deep with that pass. Titus is going to go on a hurry up offense. Titusville under center, straight ahead drive, and big push, and he looks like he have enough for the first down. So Titus will go in quick there, Pat, picked up the first down.
You know, and we don't have a play clock down here tonight to watch, but, you know, they're really doing a nice job with, you know, controlling the time, going where they want to be, setting the tempo like that. You know, Cash really didn't have a chance to set up a defense. You know, they have to be prepared.
Oh, excuse me. To the left of Titusville, and we got Jackson Koval on the outside on the right, and offside against Conneaut. Be an easy 5 for Titusville. A little different formation. That 3 wide, 2 left, 1 right with Mung in the wing. See if that'll bring up a first down and 5. The ball is it's inside right around the 15-yard line. Again, Wolfkill, Titus to the left. Cole to the right, Mung in the wing right. Looking over the middle, passes to Cole. Cole gets out to the outside and down in close to the goal line. See he's out of bounds. And they're saying touchdown, Koval.
He crossed the line with the ball still in hand, so that was a good call by the ref.
So Titusville takes advantage of the short field, getting the opening kickoff at the 45, pushed it right down in, what about 4 plays, and picked up the initial touchdown of the game as Donaldson comes in to attempt the extra point, be held by McDonald. 10-13 left to go here in the first quarter. Titusville on the board. Good snap, placement, the kick is up, and the kick is good. Thought maybe we have a flag and roughing the passer, but doesn't make a difference. Titusville comes up 7-0 right here at Conneaut. Titusville with the opening drive did very well, Pat.
You know, they did exactly what we said we wanted to see out of them. They controlled the line of scrimmage. They made no errors coming through. You know, they just kept play after play. You know, everybody seemed to be hitting their blocks.
Well, I think that was the key to the whole drive, Pat, was the offensive line.
But the receivers were right where they were supposed to be, too. You know, you look at everybody played their position well. You know, the onside kick didn't work out for them, but Titusville also didn't go up and touch it. So, you know, some well-discipline there for Titusville of, you know, making sure they're doing. Now we need to see them do the same thing on defense. You know, you got to win both sides of the game.
Donaldson now will tee it up. They have 2 back for Groover and as well as number 17 for Guile, I believe is how you pronounce that. I hope so. Standing back there about the 15-yard line. Donaldson waiting for the whistle. Approaches the ball and his kick. Come down short to the right side. It's going to hit at the 25, picked up at the 25. And Fergile brings it out across the 35 to about maybe the 36-yard line. And that's where Conneaut will take over first down and 10. So good coverage with Titusville. They split it right at the 35-yard line. Or they're going to move it up there, I guess, where it belongs. First down and 10, Conneaut. They'll have it at the Conneaut 36-yard line. Easler, a quarterback for Conneaut. They'll come out of the huddle and they'll have a wing. They'll trips on the right side, stacking on the right side. Under center is Easler. On the snap, pitch back to Fergile. He goes to the outside and he might get 1 out of the outside. Good job of stringing it out of there by Titusville.
Titusville did a nice job of holding that line going on the outside. You know, strung it out right to the sideline. You know, nice stop on their part. Team filling in behind.
No gain in the play. Second down and 10 at the 36 with 9:40 to go here in the first quarter. Titusville up 7-0 if you just joined us. Good 45-yard possession for Titusville on the opening kickoff. Easler. Going to pitch back again to Fergile. He comes across the 35, and he'll pick up about 3 as he brings it out to about the 37, 38-yard line. Bring up a third down and long.
But again, Titusville's holding in the front, kind of controlling the line of scrimmage pretty good as they're trying to stretch that play outside.
So it'll be a third down play. Coming wide is Getz, wide to the left. He'll send 2 to the right. Green and can't see the man at the far right. Up comes Titus. Look out, it's a blitz. Easily rolling to his right, wants to keep it, throws downfield and throws behind the receiver. The intended receiver is Nate Green, down to about the 40-yard line of Titusville, but it'll bring up incomplete pass, fourth down and long. So you got your 3 and out, and see if Titusville now can get another offensive series going, assuming, of course, they punt.
Titusville had a nice pass rush on that, too. They put a couple of guys in, you know, flushed him out of the pocket pretty quick. Titusville had a nice series there on defense.
Hoover will do the kicking for Conneaut. And the fourth down play, good snap. Kick is away, nice punt. And Titusville's going to get away from it. That's a nice kick. That ball's going to roll down close to the goal line. And they're going to pick it up. That's a heck of a punt.
Wow.
From the 45. And Steven is having a great time right now. And Lancaster saying, catch that ball.
Nobody was around to catch it.
Well, it was well over Jackson's head. And so Titusville will have the ball on the 1-yard line. So
definitely they didn't expect him to kick it that far, and boy, it bounced well for Cash.
Well, it's a little different roll in the grass, too. Remember, we talked about that a week or so ago. When the ball hits the turf, it has a different reaction than it does on the grass. So, well, we'll see what Titusville can do. First down and 10 at their own 1-yard line. We're going to go to a power I formation. Keep 3 in the backfield. McDonald under center, of course. Hands it off and whistle. And I'm not sure, offside. Oh, offside Conneaut. Boy, that's not what they wanted. They had Titusville pinned at the 1-yard line. And now it's going to cost them 5, so it'll be first down and 5 from the 6 for Titusville. That's a big help.
That's a costly mistake for Cash right there. I mean, that you had him pinned back like that with that excellent punt, and then you give him a little bit of breathing room.
Back to the power I. Koval in the backfield. It's given to Koval straight ahead. Oh, he bumps into somebody, breaks to the outside. Somebody got a good push in there. Number 51, I believe it is, for Conneaut. That would be Drew Digert. No gain on the play. See what the Rockets call now in this second down play. I wouldn't be surprised, even at the 6-yard line, if we try to go, you know, outside, off tackle, something of that type with Jackson.
Back to the outside running game that's been working well for him.
Out of shotgun. It goes to Koval. Koval goes to the outside, breaks one tackle, drives straight ahead, knocked out of bounds on the far side of the field. Not sure where the ball was marked. Jackson got a first down. They did, first down and 10. It's very hard to see from here. As I mentioned before, we're at ground level. Cameras are pretty much at ground level, so we don't have that. Oh, he's down right away. They missed that. Titusville's McDonald pushes on ahead, but I thought his knee went down on the snap.
I think that the ball went down. I believe the ball went down, and he went down. It was a bad snap between the center and the quarterback. It hit the ground.
Well, see, they got that little brown stripe on the knee, and that just kind of fools us old people. First and 10, Titusville out at the 18. In motion. Monk up the left side and brought down somewhere around the 20, it looks like. Again, sorry we don't have a better spot on the line.
Looks like 19.
On the 19. Titusville brings Cole to the right, also Mung to the right. We have trips to the right side. McDonald quick out. Upfield comes Koval, and he brings that across the 20. Bring up a...
Defense had a good hustle to get out to him.
Yeah, I thought we might get a little bit more than that, Pat.
I thought he was going to go for quite a ways, and, you know, having the outside linebacker coming from the far side of the field to catch him.
3rd down 7, Titusville. At the 21 of Titusville. This drive started at the 1-yard line. McDonald wanting to throw. It's up short. And pass is complete out to about the 30-yard line.
Should be good for the first down.
So Titusville will pick up the first down in the short pass pattern. First down and 10, the ball right at the 30-yard line of Titusville. McDonald now makes the shift. Monk comes to the wing right. Miller comes to tight end right. And the ball's given off to, on the counter. And it is McDonald out across the 40, 45, 50, and 50 to the 40 and knocked out of bounds. That had me fooled on that one, Pat. I was watching it coming this way, and McDonald took it all the way down to the spot. It's going to be where he stepped out of bounds at about the 44-yard line of Conneaut.
And he had a good read on that because, you know, their defensive line are pinching hard onto this, into the gaps and rushing in. That's how they're getting into the backfield. So, you know, when they're all biting on where all the running backs are going, McDonald does a nice design play.
Patterson now makes the switch. Miller comes to tight end, and Mung wing right. Here comes the Koval coming across the right side. Oh, nice block, Brunts. Koval brings it out across to about the 31-yard line of Conneaut. Brunts with a nice lead block pulling.
You know, I noticed Riley Winters blocking somebody there, you know, a good 10 yards past the play, you know, just driving him out. You know, that pulling guard coming out pushing.
First down and 10, Titusville. And offsides, Conneaut in a hard count. That's the second time McDonald's brought that hard count out. Now bring up a first down and 5. Move the ball down to the 26. Again, this drive started on the 1. There's been 2 offside penalties to help us out here as Conneaut gets a little excited. Titusville doubles to the right. Now we'll send Mung in a wing left. Cole stays in the backfield with Titusville. Pass over to Titus. Titus cuts down the right side, and he takes down inside the 15.
Nice move.
Nice play. Enough for the first down. Titusville will have it down around the 15-yard line.
Nice pass, and then once Titus did have it, he made a nice move to make the defender miss.
You know, the play action is really catching Conneaut off guard. I'm sure they've heard of Jackson Koval and Mung, and they're kind of keeping their eye on him. And every time they fake to him, they go after him. And it's working very well for Titusville right now. Doubles right side for Titusville. In motion is Mung. McDonald keeps it, wants to get to the outside, gets a block to the outside. Nice block, Titus. And we get it down around the goal line. Where are we at down there, Pat?
Right around the 5-yard line. I guess 6-yard line.
Right around the 6.
And again,
first down.
Ian made a nice decision there when he hit the hole and it wasn't.
Bounced to the outside, yeah.
Backed up and came around.
Titusville with first down and goal. Drive straight ahead and into the end zone, touchdown. Ian McDonald with the help of a strong push from the lineman, and Titusville puts their second score on the board.
A 99-yard drive.
Yeah, that was 99 yards with the help of 2 penalties. Puts Titusville up 13-0 here in the first quarter with 3:57 to go in the first quarter. Donaldson come in to take the extra point. So Titusville getting the start we wanted. Snap, kick, and the kick is good. 14-0 Titusville with 3:57 left to go in the first quarter. That was a good drive, and that's kind of a signature thing for the game, Pat, when you're on the defensive end of that and you give up 99 yards.
Yeah, just a nice slow push right down the field. Titusville really showing a lot of domination. Seneca's doing a nice job clogging up some holes and stuff, but Titusville's showing that they have a lot more than just Jackson Koval and Cameron Mung to run the ball. And every time they're keying on people and expecting one play to come, they're not prepared for everything else.
Well, as I said, that Pat action.
Pat's not getting a whole lot of action, so pretty slow down here.
Yeah, it must be pretty slow up here too, because I can't see what I'm thinking.
Well, we're getting ready here for the kickoff.
And that.
Okay, Donaldson tees it up. Pregame comes down, and again, I hope I'm pronouncing his name. Joe, he's 6'1", 165-pound junior. And on the far side, I believe, is Gover. Kick, nice kick. Under the right side, Gover takes it, drops it, and picks it up at about, I can't see, 30-yard line, 25-yard line.
25.
So Conneaut will get their second offensive possession. It was 3 and out last time, and they'll start at their own 25. Good kick by Donaldson. Good coverage by Titusville.
Nice to see Titusville coming out and doing that error-free football right off the bat. Conneaut has had a couple of simple mistakes. That hard counts bit them twice.
Gets comes wide to the left for Conneaut. Easily stays in shotgun. Put a man in motion. Give him straight ahead. And nice coming up. Nice Miller. J.J. Miller with a good stop. Ball was down, but I believe they called the play dead first. Titusville recovered, but brings up a second down. Probably no gain in the play. J. Miller covered nicely there.
And Titusville's doing a nice job trying to tackle the ball, too.
They got it out.
Trying to pull it out when their first man has them, second man pulling the ball loose.
Second down and 10. This time they'll send 2 to the right. Green will come to the right side, as will pass course. Pass comes out quickly. Up quickly is McDonald, but they're going to pick up about 5 on the play. Excuse me, that was not McDonald for Titusville. That was Blake Ross, who just overshot a little bit, didn't break down. So we'll pick up a few on the play.
Little bit of dew on the field too. Seeing a couple of the guys slipping when they're running a little bit.
Third down and 5. This time Conneaut sends 1 to the right, 1 to the left. Got a slot man. Now they put a man in motion. Quarterback Eagles is rolling to his right, throws downfield. The pass is in and out of the hands of Pergarelli. I wasn't even close with his name. So brings up a 4th down and 5 as the pass was incomplete to Pergarelli. 2:59 left to go here in the first. Titusville leading 14-0. And I believe they're going to kick it away. See if they get the same kick the last time. I didn't get the yardage in the last kick, but it was a boomer.
Yeah, I'm thinking Titusville's going to back up a little bit, expecting a little bit more.
Yeah, I think so.
They're not going to want that puppy to bounce again.
Late entry into the game for Conneaut. There's the snap. Pigarelli's kick going to come off the left side, and it's going to go out of bounds. And the officials are going to have to spot this. It's going to be a short kick. We'll see where they spot. Wow, got a little bit more distance than I thought they would. They're going to spot it about the 42 of Titusville, first down and 10. So 2 3 and outs for Conneaut, and Titusville gets their third offensive possession. They've had control most of this quarter offensively, with Conneaut only running 6 offensive plays. Let's see if we can get another drive going here from the 42-yard line of Titusville, first down and 10.
I just want to say, Steve couldn't be with us tonight. He's on the road. Here's a public service announcement. Don't text and drive.
Or don't watch
Unless
the game
that's
and
the
drive.
missus. The missus might be commenting.
Oh. McDonald gives off to Titus. Titus going out the left side, gets the block. He's across the 50 down to about the 40-yard line of, got a flag in the play, probably a hold. Yeah, it is a hold on Titusville. That was a good play by Titusville, getting the Titus to the outside, but it'll come back plus 10. Did you make that public service announcement, or did you see it on the?
Well, I'm just saying because there's a comment on here from Steve. I doubt Steve was the one that typed it. He may have dictated to his wife what to type.
Or said Surrey. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, or he did that, yeah.
So 10-yard penalty for Titusville. It'll take the ball back from the 40 back to the 30, I believe.
You got this!
And it'll bring up first down once again.
Pat's right in the mix tonight.
Got to weave around a little bit and trying to figure out where I can get the best view.
Titusville's got 4 to the right. I've not seen this setup for Titusville this year. We got 4 wide right side. See what they're going to do out of this. My guess is they're going to throw the quick out to Titus. Oh, in and out of the hands. Catch it and then run. So it'll be up, bring up a third down. Check that, second down. Got a telephone pole in my way there.
It's a nice looking telephone pole, though.
Yeah,
nice and straight.
Nice and straight.
They do have a really nice scoreboard here.
Yeah, they do. Doubles to the right side for Titusville.
Thanks, Joe.
Mung left. Swing, Mung in motion. McDonald rolling to his right. Looking down, he's got a man deep, and Titus passes complete to Titus. Nice catch. There's been pass interference. Anyway, but
that's a highlight reel for him coming down with that one on the ground.
Yeah, that was a really great effort. Just a little late in throwing the ball. We saw him open right in front of us here. You'll see Titus break to the outside here, and McDonald now lets it go, and there's the interference right there, but nice concentration by Titus. That was a nice catch. First down and 10, Titusville down to the 36-yard line of Conneaut. Yeah, that was very good concentration by Titus. So Titusville now will put Wolfkill to the right, Titus in the slot right, Mung in the wing right. 2 in the backfield along with, now they're going to shift. They'll bring Mung over to the left side, Miller to the left end, and Culver. And McDonald's going to keep it. Get to the outside and come close to the first down, see where they mark them. Going to be very close. It's going to be second down. It's like about second down and probably 1.
Titusville definitely came to play football tonight, that's for sure.
They did, and they're using that play action and stuff really well.
Been a good mix of plays that have brought out the talent in a lot of different players.
There's Colville just driving ahead, first down. He's a powerful runner for a 175-pounder. I was talking with somebody this past week, Pat, that I'd really like to have a stat on how many yards after contact that Jackson has this year. I'm very impressed with his ability to drive ahead after he'd been touched.
Yeah, because he was hit behind the line of scrimmage on that one. 51 shot right in, had him a good yard deep before.
Titusville put 2 to the right. And they make the shift again. Mung goes to the wing left. Cole stays in the backfield. Now Mung's in motion. Low snap. And we're going to have illegal procedure on Titusville. A little mess in the count there. Got some motion before the ball was snapped, so it'll bring it back 5 yards. 1:12 left to go here in the first quarter. Titusville leading 14-0. Not quite as strong a drive this time. A few mistakes on this drive, but still first down and about 15 to go for Titusville. Ball's at the 28-yard line of Conneaut. 2 to the right side. Now they shift again, and they'll bring Koval into the backfield, Mung wing left. McDonald quick out. Going to go deep, and he's brought down from behind. Really good rush in there by number 88. Let me get to my program here. Came from the weak side and really greeted him nicely. Mitchell Blood was the
lucky Ian held on to that ball because
I was waiting for it to go flying too, Pat.
Kind of Titusville, some of the players were watching the geese fly by and pointing at the geese as they went over. They were a little low. I will grant them that, but
I was watching them myself.
Yeah, watch Blood, 88 for Cash. He's been pretty aggressive. He's doing really well.
McDonald rolling to his left, still rolling. Going to go deep. Got a man in the end zone. Touchdown. Cameron Mung with the touchdown pass, 33 yards on a first down, and check that, second down and 20. Nice ball by Ian McDonald. Mung was behind the defender, but that ball was right into his hands, Pat. Good throw.
That coming off of getting sacked the play before, that was a nice recovery by Titusville. Ian, and particularly, coming back from that, nice job. Titusville's playing a very solid game.
Extra point kick is up, and it is good. 2 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Titusville 21, Conneaut nothing. Good first quarter for Titusville, and overcoming some obstacles. They got themselves a couple penalties in that series, but were able to overcome that, and that's a good sign also.
Yeah, those little mistakes can be very costly sometimes, and they've been able to come back each time that they've had those, and come up with some big plays. Coming back from one sack and then turn around throwing that touchdown pass is that's a nice confidence in your team to roll out to have that line protect.
That's really, we're looking at a replay here, Pat. It's really a good throw rolling to his left. Got his hip squared up and put the ball right into Mung's hands. That was just a nice play. It appears that the coaching staff this week so far, Pat, have been using Mung and Culver as a
decoys.
Decoy, thank you. A lot of play action, and it's paid off.
But you look at, Cash's defense, they're keying right in on him, so it makes perfect sense to do that.
Donaldson set to kick off for Titusville. They have 2 back for Conneaut. Titusville 21, Conneaut nothing. The kick is going to go down to the left side. It is taken by Grover. Grover up the right 35 to 40, out 45, and knocked out of bounds. Good return. Very good return by Logan. And that's the end of the first quarter. After a nice return by Conneaut, they'll have a first down and 10 when we come right back. They're in Titusville territory. 21-0 Titusville, end of 1.
Hi, my name is Dr. Charlie Gates. I'm an orthopedic surgeon with Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, and I spend most of my time here at Titusville Area Hospital. I'm a general orthopedic surgeon. I perform wrist fracture surgery, ankle fracture surgery, and hip fracture surgeries. I do carpal tunnels and trigger fingers, knee arthroscopies and shoulder arthroscopies. I look forward to serving the patients here in the hospital.
Interstate Pipe and Supply takes pride in providing superior customer service. That's why our dedicated employees are well trained and have the experience to offer friendly, quick, and reliable service and support. Need materials delivered to your job site? No problem. Interstate offers fast delivery from our 4 locations in Western Pennsylvania. We also serve Eastern Ohio, Northern Western Virginia, and Western New York. Service means business at Western Pennsylvania's premier pipe and supply company, Interstate Pipe and Supply.
Underway here, second quarter action, and the ball is back at the 45-yard line of Titusville. Not back to, it came to the 45. A good return by, I have Logan Goover, I think. I'm going to mispronounce that name all night, I'm sure. But a good return. They have a first down and 10 at the Titusville 45. Best opportunity right now for Conneaut this evening. Double wing now for Conneaut. Ball's given off to runner coming back. Oh, nice coverage by Titusville. Ball was carried by Goover.
Very nice. Titusville did a very nice job at heading and.
Brunts is there, along with Landon, excuse me. Wolfkill. Brings up a loss of 1, second down and 11. Conneaut with a double wing, put a man in motion. Ball's given off on the counter. Oh, nice opening across the 45 and down inside the Titusville territory about the 32. And very nice counter by Conneaut. Titusville got hooked going the other way, and somebody didn't stay home, and they picked up about 14 or so in the play. So it'll be a first down and 10 at the Titusville 32.
That was nicest play in the books so far for Conneaut tonight. You know, well designed.
Caught us off guard. We overplayed to the right. First down and 10. Now they'll send 3 to the left side. Conneaut. 1 to the right. Easler, quarterback. Single running back. Looks across the way for the coach. Got the signal. On the snap, quick out to the left side. Runner takes it out across the right side. He's going to be turned back in. And if you're inside the 30s, about the 26-yard line. Pick up about 4 or so in the play. Logan Grover is the runner. So this is the best drive for Conneaut so far this evening. They have the ball at the Titusville 26-yard line. Second down and about 4. This time they'll send doubles to the right side. Now they have trips to the right side. Man in motion left. And the ball's given off on another counter. And he's going to break to the outside. Got to load it down the end zone. 10, 5, and knocked down at about the 3. Same play with yardage. So it'll be first down and goal now for Conneaut. They found themselves a weak spot right now in their defense.
And they've had a couple of well-designed plays and, you know, caught Titusville, you know, over penetrating a little bit in this.
First down and goal from the 4 for Conneaut. 2 to the left, put a man in motion. Now they go with a power I formation. On the snap, quick out, and the pass is incomplete. Titusville gets on it. It was a forward pass, so incomplete. Intended for Goover.
I want to say hi to Mr. Dan Beck watching from Long Island. Dan, hope you're doing well. Congratulations. I believe you've added a grandchild to the collection.
Oh, congratulations. Always good from the grandchildren. They act up, you give them back to mom and dad.
Why do you say that when we're live, but when as soon as the mics are off?
Doubles to the left, singles to the right for Conneaut. Ball's given straight ahead, and they're driving towards the end zone. And now Titusville saying they got it on a fumble.
Well, Joe's right down there with the camera. They still have
it. They're saying no, not a fumble. Inside the 5. I believe. Are they just inside the 5, Pat?
Just inside the 5.
Brings up a 3rd down. And goal.
So, Pat, if it gets to 4th down, field goal or you go for it?
I think you have to go for it. You're down 21-0 after the.
Well, no, you don't have to go for it. The Raiders proved that last time.
Yeah, well, everybody has their own opinion of that. So,
single left, double to the right. Rescue you, Pat.
Different circumstances.
And now a flag from the backfield, delay a game. Oh, that's not one you want right now. Got to move it back 5. Boy, I didn't. That seemed like a quick 30, but anyway, moves it back 5, so that changes the complexion, brings up a 3rd and 10. 3rd and goal from the 10, I should say.
And to me, that's a coaching issue. That's not the players. That, you know.
Yeah, slow getting the play in.
And you got to call that in quicker, you know.
Pass course goes wide to the left. They have 2 to the right side. Easler looking to roll his left. Going to keep roll left. He's got a man open, and the pass is incomplete. Oh. They had a speed on that one, but I see.
Had good pressure on the quarterback.
Pardon me?
They had good pressure on the quarterback. So I don't think he had the time to make the throw he wanted to.
I think with the counters are running and so on, timeout, Conneaut, Pat, I think with the counters and so on, they're running, and even that rollout pass, Titusville has some things to work on at halftime.
Oh, yeah. I mean, what game do players not have something to work on at halftime? I mean,
that's how the coaches get their money.
Got to make them earn it somehow.
Make them earn it, that's right.
Make the announcers earn it, too.
There you go. Hey, we were busy this week covering lots of high school soccer, and yesterday was a good match. The Lady Rockets beat Conneaut at Carter Field yesterday, and that was a fantastic match. Both teams evenly matched there. We'll be back in action on Monday night as the Lady Rockets host, the Lady Rockets host the Corey Beavers, and it's their senior night. So join us Monday, pregame at 3:30, kickoff at 4. And we look forward to seeing everybody next week for more soccer and football action.
I thought you were going to advertise that 3rd goal we got yesterday.
Well, you can kind of see the partial. This video starting.
There it is, right there. Yeah, from the 25. All right, back to football. High snap, rolling to left is Easler, and he's going to throw it away. Great pressure by J.J. Miller. And Titusville will take over on downs. That's good defensive series by Titusville. Have it starting at the 5-yard line, and now we take over their own 10. First down and 10. Good pressure there by Miller.
That was, a good defensive call there to send him right in. Titusville didn't look the sharp on this defensive series as they had earlier, but they came through when it counted.
Titusville now will send 2 to the right side. And then they just turn onto the right to the line of scrimmage on the snap. Ball's given off to Cole. Cole breaks out across the 20, and he's going to drive close to the 25-yard line. Good run, good job from the left side of the line for Titusville.
I like this pulling guard reaching in and grabbing and pulling him forward too.
Well, I was interested in the way we huddled up right at the line of scrimmage. Turned, went down and ran, and a lot of different looks right now.
Time was running. They took a little too much time calling that.
Looks like we're going to do the same thing here. Doubles to the right side. Turn, set. And on the snap, it goes again to Culver. Jackson out to the outside. Nice break outside. Across the 40, 50, 40, 30. Knocked out of bounds at about the 32-yard line. Another good play by the Rockets and a nice bounce to the outside by Jackson Koval.
Jackson's looking sharp when he gets that ball lately. You know, when
nice
they've had
block, 71.
McGowan's made some nice blocks for him. Those two have, you know, the play before, Jackson running with his hand on him, and then, you know, getting pulled forward when he did get tackled from behind.
First down, Titusville at the 24. Ball's getting off the left side, and that is Stearns with a carry. Yeah, that was McCowan, you're right, on that block in the previous play. Really good job.
That play worked well all year for him.
Brings
and
up
you watch, you know, Nate running the ball the same way.
Yeah, both of them strong. Titusville now will send two wide to the right. Ball's on the left hash mark, so the wide side of the field is to Titusville's right. Second down and 5. We're at the 19 of Conneaut. Quick out. Pass is complete to Titus. Nice cut up side and to the inside, and he'll pick up a few on the play. So far, Pat, it's pretty difficult for Conneaut. You can't key on anybody. You're kind of watching Jackson and Mong, but the offense of Titusville has been varied. Several different players involved here. And, of course, strong line play, so it makes it very difficult to defend right now.
Well, as Steve is saying, good blocking.
It's been good blocking all night.
Steve said that?
Steve said
Positive?
that. Wait. Steve, are you typing this or is Lisa?
Mung on the wing left. Ball's given off to the left side. Cut up field. It is Stearns driving ahead. Close to the end zone.
And Stearns ran over. That was a nice run by Stearns.
He's a strong. We talked about him here, 2 weeks ago, or maybe it was last week, Pat. He looks so strong right now, and then he loses so much weight from wrestling. What's he wrestle? What weight is he? Do you recall?
I want to say he wrestled 138.
Yeah, he looks like he's about 165 or so. He looks strong. Doubles right side for Titus quickly to the line of scrimmage. Out of shotgun. McDonald gives it off to Koval. Koval follows his blockers to the goal line, and he'll be brought down at about the 1. McGowan right there with him again.
Play.
Got a flag?
Yep.
Probably a hold.
Probably a hold where you throw it in the back like that.
Titus is going to be moving back. That'll be 10 yards on Titusville, so it'll negate the run by Jackson. He had it down to the 1 yard line. You notice when he had that run, he had his hand in the blocker ahead of him on his hip and waited for him to throw the block, and then he cut the other way.
They've done that all year.
Yeah, it's good using his blockers well.
Using them well, just kind of being patient, waiting for that play to open up on that.
In motion. The ball's given off to the motion. Oh, a nice play. In there very quickly was, I believe,
number 17, I think, started it. Yeah, he came blitzing in untouched.
Yeah, that was a good defensive effort. Brings up a second down 17. 5:30 left to go here in the first half. Titusville up 21-0 and threatening to score once again. It's a second down and 17 for Titusville. Doubles to the right side. Stearns in the backfield along with McDonald. McDonald's going to roll to his right, looking to throw, still looking. Throws to the end zone, and it goes incomplete. And now we have a flag down in the end zone.
And I think there was a little hold on the receiver there.
And is it pass interference? It is pass interference against Conneaut. And Cash will have to move back towards their goal line. I don't know if that's an automatic first down at high school or not. We'll find out here real quick. I believe it is not. So it's third down and 17 from the 17, it looks like. Doubles right, wing left, and the official's taking a timeout. And the ball's at the 9 yard line now. Officials are talking.
Okay, I won't do that again. That was probably a little loud. I know it was in my ear, so.
You with the cheerleaders, Pat?
Yep.
Hey,
I handed the mic back towards them, and.
Well, Pat, if Titusville scores or if there's a little bit of a break, maybe you get a chance, Cullen, to get the cheerleaders with Pat. They're part of every Friday night here.
Oh, nice cut, Koval up the middle. Starts at the outside and then read the blocks to the inside. Well, I'll tell you what, McGowan's having a really good drive here.
Yeah, I mean, they've had some good blocks. They had some penetration there, but they buried him down into the ground. Jackson cut back on it. You know, he read it. You know, the guy had filled the hole and got put down onto the ground.
3rd down and 5 for Titusville from the 5. And McDonald's going to keep to the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown, Titusville. Ian McDonald with the run, and that, once again, everybody keying on the backs, and McDonald keeps. I was just going to say about a couple of plays ago that McDonald hasn't run the ball for a while. He did well in the first quarter, and that time he took it in for the touchdown. 27-0 Titusville here with 4:28 to go, and the extra point coming. This is what we talked about, Pat, at the beginning. All in the trenches. Kick is up, and the kick is good. 28-0 Titusville with 4:28 to go. Yeah, that's that whole drive. Credit the offensive line. They really did a great job all the way down the field.
All right, we're down here with the cheerleaders too, during the kick here.
Are they?
Come on, you old brats, join in the young lads. It's time to high school now. We cheer, rah rah, for it's the time, boys, to make a big noise. No matter what the people say, there's none to fear. The gang's all here. So hail Titusville High School. Hail! Come on,
That's the first time I've heard the lyrics to that song in a long time. I didn't know the kids even knew it.
Oh, we sing it to our kids every night before going to bed.
On October 31st, or
that's right, Pat.
Every night, Pat.
you have to worry.
I mean, I just wonder what you sing to your kids, Luke. I mean, I've seen the Halloween decorations.
That's right. That's what I was gonna say. This is the time of year it's hard to tell what's going on in that house.
It could always be a CYS call.
Titusville tees it up, leading 28-0 with 4:28 to go. Bergarelli and Groover standing back at about the 15. Donaldson kicks it down the left side over their heads, and it's going to head towards the end zone and in and out of the end zone. That's a good kick by Donaldson.
Very nice kick. Putting it out of the end zone like that.
So, 1st down and 10 for Conneaut. They're down 28-0 with 4:28 to go here in the first half.
You think back to a couple of games ago, and we kicked how many out of bounds in a row?
Yeah.
I mean, just growth that you're seeing on each one of the kids and how much their game has improved. And, you know, we talked about Titusville earlier being more than just Jackson Koval or Ian McDonald. There's a lot of kids touching the ball, getting a lot of yardage. It makes it hard for a team to defend against them, you know, when there's so many threats out there.
Yeah, it's just very hard to defend it. 1st down and 10, man in motion. High snap was handed off to the first man through. Driving straight ahead. Oh, got a good push. He's met out around the 30-yard line. He's probably enough for a 1st down. Close to it. It is a 1st down. So 1st down and 10, Conneaut. 4:17 to go now in the half. I think Conneaut's at the position now they really need to get something on the board here. Get some momentum going into halftime. Send one wide left, they got a wing left. Man in motion. Straight up the middle. Check that, coming to the outside, fooled me. And came across the, pick up about 3 or so in the play. Gets the ball carrier.
They read that option pretty well. You know, Conneaut did a nice job running it. Just kept stringing Titusville out, but Titusville just everybody stayed where they were supposed to be, and
Pick up a 1 on the play. It's out to the 31. 2nd down and 9. Simon will send 2 to the right side. Cash will keep 1 on the left wing. Easler sends a man in motion. Gives it off the straight ahead. And a bit of a gain as the ball comes out to about the 35. 3 minutes left to go in the first half. 28-0 Titusville. Third down 5 now for Cash. Just be a big play for Titus to get him out of here again.
gave up a little bit of field, but be nice to see him hold him here, get him back into a 4th down situation.
Man in motion. Pitch back, and oh my goodness, we had him. I thought Landon was going to get him back in there, but he kind of let up on it. Wolfkill had a good shot at him, but unable to make the stop, but it's still going to bring up a 4th down. And they lost 2 on the play, so I should quit my grumbling, I guess. Even with the loss, 4 brings up 4th down and 7.
They look to be sliding a little bit on the wet grass. I mean, it's just the dew out there, but it's enough that it looks like they keep slipping a little bit. I mean, kind of over-penetrated a little bit on that, but he did look to slide a little.
Low snap, gets a kick away. Off to the left side, it's going to go out of bounds again. And we'll see where the officials can spot this. They're walking upfield, 50 down to about the 49-yard line of Cash. So Titus will put it in play 1st down and 10 with 1:43 to go here in the first half, leading 28-0. Yeah, even the table up here is getting damp, so I can imagine that grass is getting a little bit icy out there for the kids.
Yeah, I think you should be complaining about the situation you're put in up there. I mean, you don't have a very good vantage point. I think that's all Luke's fault. I would complain.
Well, I have I sent a text out to my manager. And if unfortunately, he's riding down the road listening to us. McDonald, nice pass. Cole's all by himself.
Coble was wide open.
Touchdown, Titusville. That is absolutely a phenomenal call. And Jackson was all by himself. McDonald with the touchdown pass, 51 yards. One play gone.
That was definitely, they caught somebody out of position.
Yes, total mix up in the defense for Cash, and we're going to have that replay here for you in a little bit. But extra point attempt coming up by Donaldson, 34. This will bring up 35-0 Titusville, and it is good. Titusville 35, Cash nothing with 1:34 to go. And we're looking at the play here, and just nobody covering. Once he caught the ball, it was just green sailing, nothing but grass in front of him. And Jackson takes it to the end zone, Mung right there with him. So, good call. So now if we hold him, Pat, we go into a fast clock in the second half. I think that's the rule in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I believe it is. Which Titusville has came out and executed every aspect of their game quite well.
Yeah, they've done well.
Their execution on these plays has been very good. The play calling also has been, Titusville coaching staff has done a nice job of, hurry up offense, hard count offense. Some of those little finesse touches, where you end up with a 1st down and 5 instead of a 1st and 10 with that hard count, helps keep pushing your momentum. That first drive, and then that 99-yard drive, Titusville just showed, get right back up after a sack and throw the ball again. They showed a lot of confidence in their team.
Ball taken at, they're going to try a reverse, and oh my. Titusville covered that very well. Stayed in the lanes, nobody was fooled. Yeah, I believe it was Brunts was one of them down there. I missed a couple other numbers, but played it very well.
Titusville definitely has a lot of momentum going in here.
1:26 to go here in the first half. Titusville up 35-0. Mr. Hancock. Cash now will send 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Now they're going to send 5 wide. 3 left, 2 right. Easler at quarterback, telephone pole in the way. Easler looking to throw, getting pushed around to the left side, and Mom caught him. Cameron in there quickly and brought down Mr. Easler back at about the 20-yard line.
Going to be spotted right about on the 10.
Go back to the 10. Big loss in the play. Bring up second down and quite a few.
Under a minute to go here in the first half. Just a reminder, halftime here. It's homecoming at Conneaut, and we'll bring you the sounds of both bands.
It's second down 25. The ball's at the 11-yard line of Conneaut. Doubles right side. And the quarterbacks will keep it up the middle and get nothing. Maybe a yard or so. And looks like Conneaut's content just to run the clock out here. Not give Titusville a chance to pick 6 or something. So time's going to run out here. I don't think we'll get another playoff. With 10 seconds left to go, Titusville leading 35-0. And this half is going to end. So we're at halftime here at Conneaut High School. The score, Titusville 35, Cash nothing. We'll be back with halftime activities, both bands, right after these messages.
Jake from State Farm.
We have to know. Yeah, these are State Farm pajamas.
No, what if we have to talk to somebody about our policy, but it's late at night?
Call us 24/7.
Great, because what if someone still calls his mom for everything?
We'll walk you through everything. At State Farm, we're there for your what-ifs.
Yeah, Mom, everything's great. Yeah. I mean, not my mom.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today.
A broken furnace can freeze a family on the go. Stay on schedule with furnace maintenance before the snow flies. Vanderhoof Heating and Air Conditioning has nearly 40 years of HVAC experience. Our home comfort engineers maintain, troubleshoot, and repair nearly all systems at an outstanding value. With just a few clicks, our state-of-the-art software schedules arrival time, finish time, and provides fast, easy, paperless billing. Visit VanderhoofHeatingandAir.com or call 814-671-3226. With Vanderhoof, seasons change, but not your comfort.
When we say don't trust your internet to just anyone, we mean it. At Armstrong, our network is monitored 24/7 by multiple highly trained engineers, not just a single person. What else? If you ever have a problem, all service visits are free. That's right, we come to your home to fix things, unlike those other guys. Armstrong, unmatched employees, unmatched technology, unmatched fiber network.
ProThreads Print Shop is the area's premier screen printing and embroidery company. Locally owned, ProThreads prides themselves in specializing in school and travel sportswear and fan gear, as well as business and corporate apparel. Get your team mascot or company logo screen printed, embroidered, or engraved on just about anything. Check out our designs on Facebook or online at ProThreadsPrintShop.com. For superior service with personalized attention, talk to the pros at ProThreads Print Shop.
And welcome back. It's the Larry's Auto Service Warner Bakery halftime show. We're going to bring you the sights and sounds of the Titusville High School Marching Band.
Royal Flush. Our ace relay the lead guitarist of Glam Rockers Kiss with their 1975 party anthem, Rock and Roll All Night. 1, 2, pump, pump, ready, go.
That's the Titusville High School Marching Band performing here at halftime. We'll bring you the sights and sounds of the Cash Marching Band right after this timeout. This is the Larry's Auto Service, Warner's Bakery halftime show.
Student leaders are Grim Biggerstaff, Leslie Finley, Aiden Fullerton, Preston Lalo.
Hi, my name is Dr. Charlie Gates. I'm an orthopedic surgeon with Orthopedic Associates of Meadville, and I spend most of my time here at Titusville Area Hospital. I'm a general orthopedic surgeon. I perform wrist fracture surgery, ankle fracture surgery, and hip fracture surgeries. I do carpal tunnels and trigger fingers, and knee arthroscopies and shoulder arthroscopies. I look forward to serving the patients here in the hospital.
Whoever said,
"It's only a dog,"
never loved a dog. Our philosophy is simple. We treat every dog as if it were our own, and believe us, we spoil our dogs. When dogs are comfortable, they're happy. The Barking Lot in Titusville is ready to make your dog happy by offering grooming services, daycare, and boarding. Call today to schedule an appointment, or better yet, stop in and discover a stranger, crazier, quirkier group of dog lovers at the Barking Lot in Titusville.
Marsh Home Center Furniture, Appliances, and Bedding is located at 305 East Spring Street in Titusville. Marsh Home Center welcomes you in to explore their growing inventory of name brand furniture, appliances, and bedding. Need something not currently in stock? No problem. Order from Marsh's online catalog and have it delivered right to your door. Visit Marsh's to see their entire showroom, ask questions, see what items are on sale, or just stop in and say hi. Marsh Home Center Furniture, Appliances, and Bedding behind Giant Eagle in Titusville.
And welcome back to the Larry's Auto Service, Warner's Bakery halftime show. Now we'll bring you the sights and sounds of the Conneaut Marching Band.
People, women just to find emotion. Don't stop believing. Feeling. Don't stop believing by Journey, 1981. If your life was bad to you, just think what tomorrow will do. Don't stop. It'll soon be here. It'll be better than before. Yesterday's gone. Yesterday's gone. Don't stop by Fleetwood Mac 1977.
That's the Conneaut High School Marching Band performing here at halftime. Our coverage will continue right after this. It's the Larry's Auto Service Werner's Bakery halftime show. Rockets lead at the half, 35-0. Back after this.
Poppy's Equipment and Storage Rental in Pleasantville is committed to providing our customers with exceptional service while offering quality rental equipment. Poppy's is now an authorized steel dealer with everything you need to have for sawing and cutting or mowing to digging. And of course, Poppy's has tents, tables, chairs, heaters, generators, barbecues, and more for your next wedding or get-together. Need firewood or propane? No problem. Whether you're in construction or a weekend warrior, reach out to Poppy's about your next project. Poppy's Place on the Tenesta Road in Pleasantville. Since 1965, the Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home has been dedicated to serving Titusville and surrounding communities. Mr. Garrett believed in tradition and commitment to excellence, standards that are still held to this day. He also believed in community and making Titusville the best place to live, work, and play. When you need us, we will be there for you, providing a dignified service at fair prices. This has been our foundation for 55 years. The Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home, 303 North Washington Street, Titusville. Interstate Pipe and Supply takes pride in providing superior customer service. That's why our dedicated employees are well trained and have the experience to offer friendly, quick, and reliable service and support. Need materials delivered to your job site? No problem. Interstate offers fast delivery from our 4 locations in Western Pennsylvania. We also serve Eastern Ohio, Northern Western Virginia, and Western New York. Service means business at Western Pennsylvania's premier pipe and supply company, Interstate Pipe and Supply.
Keeping your kids healthy is the first step to protecting their dreams. When you keep them safe, there's no limit to how far they can go. Nothing is out of reach. No mission? Impossible. Give your son or daughter a better chance to see their dreams come true. Give them the HPV vaccine at age 11 or 12 to prevent HPV cancers later in life.
It takes teamwork and commitment in order to succeed. Just like all our local area high school athletes are doing this fall, we offer the same teamwork and commitment to all your vehicle sales, service, and parts needs at Donovan and Bauer Auto Group in Titusville. At Donovan and Bauer, you can see your favorite Chevrolet, GMC, Chrysler, Ram, Jeep, and pre-owned vehicles all in one lot. We at Donovan and Bauer wish good luck to all our local area athletes this fall. When you have the time, we invite you to find new roads and visit us on Route 8 North in Titusville or shop online at donovanbauer.com and donovanandbauerautogroup.com.
And welcome back to second half action, our coverage of Rocket football this season. Made possible by these great sponsors. By Oil Creek Plastics. By Titusville Area Hospital. By Interstate Pipe and Supply. By State Farm Insurance. By Poppies. By the Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home. By Donovan and Bauer Auto Group. By the Barking Lot. By the University of Pittsburgh Titusville Education and Training Hub. By Armstrong. By Vanderhoof Heating and Air Conditioning. By the Crawford Health Improvement Coalition. By ProThreads Print Shop. By Marsh Home Center. By the Titusville Mill. By Kreiner Real Estate. By Warner's Bakery. By Goodwill. By Larry's Auto Service. By Corky's Pizza. And by the Titusville Beverage. And just a reminder, we'll have the Corky's Pizza ProThreads Print Shop player of the game coming up after tonight's ball game. And the Rockets lead here 35-0.
Well, you know, it's been quite a first half of Titusville. Mistake-free. Had a couple of penalties. Titusville overcame those penalties in the drive to score, but they've been executing very well. And all facets of the game. Defensively, they played very well. Offensively, the line has controlled everything that you could ask them to do. McDonald's had a good ball game. The one pass, McDonald's to Mung, touchdown pass, was just a fantastic pass. I was very impressed with rolling to his left. He just laid that right into his hands, and it was just an outstanding pass by McDonald. But overall, the Titus was just playing well. All facets of the game, as I mentioned, and mistake-free. And any mistakes they have made, they have not affected the play of Titusville. They were able to overcome everything. So, can we keep it going? Well, we'll find out here pretty quick. Titusville set to tee it off, waiting for Conneaut's return team to come out on the field and get this second half going. But a good first half, and I think the thing that really has impressed me, Pat, is Titusville's ability to keep the defense of Conneaut off guard. With the play action and there's just different motions that we've had going, the quick snaps, the slow down play, just everything about the offense of Titusville has really caused a lot of havoc for Conneaut.
Yeah, that Conneaut hasn't had a chance to figure out what Titusville's doing. Every time they bet one direction, you know, Titusville comes back and takes advantage every time they overload a side. And, you know, Titusville's had a great football game so far.
Pat, if you're Conneaut, what do you want to try to do here in the second half?
I think they have to go back to the basics and quit keying on players and just go back to play your gaps, make your reads. Don't key in on a player. I think, you know, they've tried too hard in the first half to key in, and Titusville just ran around them when they did that.
On the kickoff, Cash brings the ball out to their own 30-yard line. That's where they'll put it in play, first down and 10. And we'll see if they've made any adjustments offensively against the Titusville defense, as Titusville has held them pretty much at bay the whole first half. So it's first down and 10. The ball spotted at the 30-yard line of Conneaut. Got a wing left, wing right. Easler at quarterback. Man in motion. Ball's given straight ahead. Oh, big hole. Driving straight ahead to the 42-yard line. And that was just a very strong guy running there, and good blocking by the offensive line of Conneaut.
Caught Titusville a little flat-footed there.
Yeah, we kind of were looking at our feet or something there because they come right up the middle against us. First down and 10 at the 41-yard line. Again, double wing. Single back. Man in motion. The ball's given off to the first man straight ahead. He's going to pick up about 3. So looks like Cameron Mung was in there on the stop. We'll give him a couple on the play. Give him 3, second down and 7. Just underway here, second half at Conneaut.
coming up on 10:30 left in the third quarter.
Cash this time will send one wide to the right. That appears it might be Braden. They have a double wing, put a man in motion. Ball's given off on a counter up the left side. I checked at the right side. And he's going to get Grover, going to get about 3 on the play, bring it up to about the 49-yard line of Titusville. A little bit more snap in the play here of Conneaut this half. I think they've had a little talking to at halftime, Pat, and seem to be just
They seem to be a
executing
little more
quicker.
motivated coming out this second half.
Yeah, they do. They really do. Just shy of the 50-yard line. Conneaut 49. Third down 2. Doubles left side now, under center. Quarterback sneak driving straight ahead, and they're going to be enough for the first down as they go across the 50 to the Titusville 47. So, yeah, a little bit more snap in their get-up here.
Before the game, Conneaut came out and warmed up, and then they all kneeled down on the goal line and watched the homecoming festivities. And that kind of surprised me that you would set your players for 10 minutes while, on a knee, watching all that. I get having them out there, but just that sitting on your knee, not moving for 10 minutes before the start of the game after they just warmed up. I think that was a long time for those kids to sit.
Ball belly series, quarterback keeps up across the 45 to about the 44-yard line. Stop in it by Miller, along with Stearns.
Yeah, Pat, that's one of those things we hear from Steve all the time is how much he missed the homecoming festivities because he was always in the locker room getting yelled at.
Yeah.
Even if you were having a good game, you were getting yelled at halftime.
Second down 7. Inside Titusville territory at the 44-yard line. It's a good opening drive by Cash. On the snap, man in motion. Belly series once again straight ahead. And they got something going right straight ahead. They've talked to their linemen a little bit about being pushed around. And now they've a little bit more motivated.
They're coming out and they're pushing back.
Gain of 9, second down, or third down, excuse me, and about 2, according to the marker here. See if Titusville can get something going here and get a stop. 8 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. Single to the left for Cash, trips to the right. And now it'll be 3rd and 6 as they jump the gun. Conneaut will be penalized 5.
He was coming down on a big angle block. From down here it's hard to see on the snap of the ball, but he's coming down on his inside man, so they're just kind of blocking down, getting some good angles on Titusville. Watching how he came off the line early, that really showed how Cash is moving in on that. They weren't holding him straight up, so they came in at a different angle.
Man in motion. Belly series straight ahead, and that goes nowhere. Pigarelli and J.J. Miller in the stop, along with Runts. Brings up a fourth down in about 7 yards. So this is a big fourth down play already for Conneaut. If Titus can get a stop here.
Again, those small mistakes, that penalty,
kills you, doesn't it?
That killed them. They were driving the ball down, and those little things are very, very costly to a team.
Well, because of the fast clock, we're already at 6.5 minutes to go in this third quarter.
Trips left, single right, single in the backfield. On the snap, on a reverse, and they're going to run him down. No. Grover's got a man deep, and it is knocked down by Titusville. That's a good knockdown, though.
That was a good knockdown, but
it was a fourth down play. We didn't want to intercept that one. McDonald back there on defense, and Titusville will take over first down 10, but it won't be back at their 20. It'll be out here at their 43. So not an interception you really wanted, although I'm sure Ian would like to have that stat.
Yeah, that's hard to give that stat up.
Oh, that's a good effort by him.
Wow.
That one hand, that could have been a heck of a one-handed catch, and, you know.
It was a heck of a defensive play.
Highlight reel catch for the quarterback on that one, but, you know, better off dropping it.
Well, we want to get their signs here, Adam.
First down and 10, Titusville. Titusville's running clock now. Ball's given off to Jackson. Jackson cuts up to the left side and drives straight ahead. Brings it out to the 50. Another nice run by Coble. I'll tell you, I was talking to some people downtown this past week, and we were talking about different running backs that we've seen. We haven't seen Ethan Knox from Oil City yet, but of all the backs I've seen, Coble runs with the best of them. I think he could run for about any team that's out there right now the way he's played this year. Good, strong kids. He and Monger make a good duo. Big threat, and then you get McDonald now running the ball well. So,
and you're seeing that second effort.
Yeah.
When they get that initial hit, they're really putting that second effort in, all of them.
McDonald pulls it down. He's going to throw it, cuts to the outside. He's going to get to the 40. Nice stiff arm. He's at 35 and cuts back in towards the middle and going to get knocked down at about the 31 of Cash. That was a good job. He didn't want to go out of bounds.
He did a nice job cutting back and looking for a little more yardage.
The ball will be spotted at the Conneaut 31. First down and 10. 5 minutes left here in the third. 35-0 Titusville if you've just joined us. Wolfkill will go wide to the left. Titus is in the slot left. Of course, Mung wing right. McDonald's going to throw quick out to Wolfkill. Wolfkill comes up the middle. Look out, if he gets loose, the hurdler gets it to the 20. Steve probably had a heart attack just there because his hurdler just gets knocked down.
I tell you what, Titusville, you know, continually changing up where they huddle, how fast they huddle. You know, it really keeps that defense second guessing. They don't have time to call play in. You know, they have to pick a defense and run with it. You know, that really puts them at a disadvantage.
Doubles left, single right for Titusville. Waiting for the referee to tell him 5 seconds. Looking to throw. McDonald throws now. Got a man to Cameron, just a little bit behind his shoulder. Looked like Ian was going to pull it down and run, and I saw Long coming across the middle, just threw it a little bit behind him. Incomplete pass. However, it doesn't affect the game clock any because at 35-0 the clock keeps running, so an incomplete pass does not affect the time. Doubles left for Titusville. Second down and 10. They're at the about the 21-yard line of Cash. Ball is given off to Jackson. Jackson drives down to the 10, the 5, and he's going to get in close for the touchdown. He's going to be brought down at about the 1. Another hard run by Koval.
And the second effort that he's showing on, you know, getting hit, puts a little spin move on and continues on the field. You know, his second effort's doing a lot.
First and goal, Titusville. McDonald gives it to Koval. Koval drives straight ahead, and he's in for the touchdown. So Titusville with another good drive after holding Cash off. After Cash had a good drive going. There you go again, Pat, with your 5-yard penalty down here against Conneaut. It has made a big effect on their drive, and Titusville takes over and pushes it down the field.
Yeah, I mean, Conneaut showed that momentum coming out. You know, that was the best they'd looked on offense, you know, all night. Most yardage. And, you know, one simple mental mistake kind of broke the momentum on it. You know, they came out looking sharp and, you know, just driving the ball. Kind of everything they were throwing at worked.
Kick was up and good. Titusville goes in now leading 42-0 with 3:16 to go here in the third. Yeah, Titusville executing really well offensively. Just can't ask for something better than this in terms of what they should be able to do, and they're maintaining and hanging in there defensively very well. So just all around good game for Titusville.
And again, Titusville showing that it's every man on the field that's, playing together, not just one player. And that's been, I think, a benefit that they've had all year, that they're working as a team, and 11 men on the field, all working hard, all able to contribute, and they have a multi-pronged approach to who gets the ball and how many yards they're going to get.
See, Cameron Monk's now going to kick off again. He kicked off to open this half. I failed to mention that. Donaldson usually does our kicking, so Monk gets the opportunity here again. He does all of our punting, by the way. Set to go. Mung approaches the ball. Nice kick. It's going to be taken at about the 10, 11-yard line. Yoga coming up the right side across the 25, the 30, gets a head of steam out to about the 34-yard line. And he is brought down there at the 34, and that's where they'll put it in play. First down and 10. Mung kicks it off. Mung's in on the tackle. So Titusville 42, Cash nothing with 3:06 left to go here in the third. We do have a fast clock going with the score 35 plus in high school ball. So Titusville will continue on now. Still with their first unit in defensively. Still third quarter. Trips to the left side for Conneaut. Easler at quarterback. On the snap, gives it off, now keeps it up the middle on a RPO, and he will bring it out to the 39-yard line. We'll bring up a first, check that second down and about, I'll call second and 6. Second and 6, clock running with 2:30 left to go in the third. Titusville leading 42-0, excuse me. Cash will send 2 to the right, 1 left. Check that 3 to the right.
Watch bubble.
Titusville showing blitz. And they do blitz, but the runner's off to the right side. Oh, brought down nicely. Koval, holy cow, he came from nowhere. And I thought the ball carrier, Pat, had himself about 3 or 4 or 5 yards, and Jackson said no.
I expected him to get some yardage when he broke outside like that. When he missed him inside, I figured he was going to get quite a bit of yardage when he got out around there.
Jackson showed a lot of speed last week, too, coming out of that safety spot, making a lot of hits, as he did this there. Third down and, call it 3rd and 4. The ball's right at the 40-yard line of Conneaut. They have to get to their own 44. Man in motion. Quarterback coming to the left side, trying to roll, finds a man downfield, passes complete, and knocked out of bounds at about the Titusville 49-yard line. Be enough for a first down. That was a good play by Easler and completion.
That was a very good play. I mean, to throw that ball under that much pressure, I mean, he saw them coming from the beginning. He was just running the whole time. There was no setup time.
Yeah, it's just a good ball. First down and 10, Conneaut. They're at the Titusville 48-yard line. Doubles left side for Conneaut. Slot right, man in motion. Belly series, they give it straight ahead. And staying home and making the tackle was, and we have a little extracurricular activity. Backfield, I'm not too sure what the penalty flag will be against Titusville or against Cash. Picked up about 1 on the play. I didn't see who made the tackle. I got to looking downfield, Pat, and I didn't see personal foul.
Schmidt made the tackle.
Yeah.
He did a nice job of, staying still and make them commit. He did a nice job on that option, staying at home, making them decide what they're going to do. And, he had them either way because he played it well. He didn't overcommit either way.
It's a personal foul call against Conneaut to bring the ball back inside their 40 to about the 37-yard line. So it'll bring up a second down and a whole lot.
And those type of mistakes, they did that in that first drive. They were driving the ball well, got a penalty, put them back. You know, here we go again. They're driving the ball, they're doing a nice job, and they get a personal foul or whatever happened down there and puts them way back again.
Brings up a second down and 25 with 30 seconds left here in the third. Titusville with a lot of pressure. And they try to run to the outside. Nice stiff arm to the outside, and hit and brought down over there on the far side. Brunts is over there, I believe, along with Blake Ross, I believe, is also over there on the tackle. Brings up a third and long. Thought they might get more than that on that particular play after the start, but Titusville up quickly. Into the third quarter, 42-0 Titusville. We'll be back with fourth quarter action right after this.
It takes teamwork and commitment in order to succeed. Just like all our local area high school athletes are doing this fall, we offer the same teamwork and commitment to all your vehicle sales, service, and parts needs at Donovan & Bauer Auto Group in Titusville. At Donovan & Bauer, you can see your favorite Chevrolet, GMC, Chrysler, Ram, Jeep, and pre-owned vehicles all in one lot. We at Donovan & Bauer wish good luck to all our local area athletes this fall. When you have the time, we invite you to find new roads and visit us on Route 8 North in Titusville or shop online at donovanbauer.com and donovanandbauerautogroup.com.
Fourth quarter action about to get underway here at Conneaut. Titusville leading 42-0, and Conneaut has a third down and about 23. Had things going well for them, but then they had a penalty, a 15-yarder, and that kills the drive. This is the second drive that penalties have interfered with their drive. Had a hold once before, and now this 15-yarder, so changes momentum, telling you, Pat.
And gives the defense a lot of momentum. I mean, Titusville's out there, pretty happy with themselves, in a 3rd and 23 situation. It's got to be you can give up that short game here, just protect against the long pass, long run.
See some clean shirts out there for Titusville, some subbing. High snap, quarterback coming to the left side. Easily wants to go downfield, pulls it down, and he's going to be hit and brought down. Looks like Schmidt was able to pick him up.
He's been having a good game, staying at home, making some good reads on that dive option that they're running at him.
Well, he's had a couple of good ball games where he's had several plays to help Titusville out in major situations. Good football player.
Oh, yeah. Titusville's, again, it's 11 guys that they're putting out on that field that are all playing well together.
Up, Grover will punt it away at 4th and 23 with 11:17 to go. Good snap. Good high kick, come to the right side. It's going to hit at the 35 and roll inside the 30 to the 27. Not much chance of catching that ball, Steve, just in case you're watching.
Yeah, that was a good decision to back away from it.
So Titusville will put it in play 1st down and 10. And we'll see what Coach does here. I think we're making some subs here. I'll try to get as many of these names correct as I can, folks. I always use the age as an excuse, Pat. It works really well.
Anything that works.
Jimmy Becker will be at quarterback for the Rockets. Sophomore. Getting some varsity experience. Gives the ball off to Stearns. Stearns out across the right side. We have a flag down. And Stearns takes it out across the 40 to about the 43-yard line. But I believe that'll be coming back. Looks like the area of a hold. And it is a hold against Titusville, so that'll bring it back. Bring up a first down and 20 for Titusville.
Now, you guys have had your back. I noticed when I was on the other side of the field for the bands, the moon, the full moon that's out tonight. Wow.
Cullen's going to get a shot at the end of the game. He texted me and said it's amazing.
It was amazing, but it looks like we've had a lot of cloud cover come back in, so kind of covered up. It was a beautiful when the bands were playing.
They wrote a song about that moon over Conneaut. No, that's not the way it goes, is it?
There's a lot of songs about the moon.
Quarterback keeps the ball. I don't know whether it's a mishandling of the play there or not, but Becker brings it out, picks up a few yards on the play, brings up a second down.
You know, this is nice to see a lot of Titusville players getting in, getting some time underneath the lights on a Friday night.
Titusville now will bring one man left. I don't have his number on my program, 23. Becker, quarterback. Ball's handed off to second man through, drive straight ahead. Now we have flags from all over the place. Another hold on Titusville on the right side. So they'll move the ball back again. Now the 2 flags, is that 20 yards or just still 10?
I think we'll probably keep it at 10, but.
Yeah. At least we haven't had the problem we had last week. They're trying to figure out the plays here in terms of the penalties. But that's going to take the ball way back inside the 15 for Titusville to about the 12-yard line. So clock will begin at 9:52 left in the ball game. 42-0 Titusville as we get set to go. Doubles left side for Titusville, wing right. Becker hands the ball off the first man through, driving straight ahead. Breaks a tackle out across the 30 to about, check that, the 25 to about the 27. That was a good run.
That second effort again by Stearns when he, first guy had him, he broke it and kept going.
Hey, I just want to say real quick, our reception here is not very good, and I know people have been commenting all night, so I'm sorry that we haven't been interacting with you or addressing some of the comments. But yeah, it's kind of hit or miss on whether we receive any data here on our phones. So,
ball handed off to the left side, go to the outside, and Stearns across the 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, and down at about the inside the 30, about the 27. Good counter, and Nate Stearns picked up a lot of yardage.
Boy, that was a nice run on his part. He read that coming around, waited for his blockers, and,
away he went.
Once it opened up, he was gone.
So Stearns picks up a bundle. It'll be first down and 10 Titusville at the Conneaut 28-yard line. A lot of white shirts in there now for Titusville. Jaden O'Neill hit the backfield with along with Becker at quarterback. Ball's given off to Schmidt. Same play. Schmidt drives straight ahead, and he's going to be brought down close to the 20.
Looks like Franklin might be picking up their first win in 2 years.
Good.
They're playing Warren tonight.
8:19 left to go here. Second down and 5, Titusville. Doubles right side for the Rockets. Schmidt in the slot left. Becker, quarterback, gives off to the first man through, and that will be O'Neill. And he drives straight ahead. He'll pick up several on the play. Hunter Obert now into the lineup for the Rockets on the offensive line. Big boy at 6'1", 275, I believe he's listed. Doubles right side for Titusville. Stearns in the backfield. Stearns gets it off to the left side, cuts upfield, drives to the outside, in for the touchdown. Nice run, nice cutback by Stearns, and he'll pick up the 6.
Some good decisions on that, when to cut back, and he waited a while out there for him.
48-0 Titusville, and so there's a lot of number 2s in there for the Rockets, and they still picked up a lot of yardage.
Yeah, and they overcame a couple of penalties to, they had some setbacks. They got themselves in a bad situation there early on and kind of came out of it.
Donaldson's extra points up and good, so 49-0 Titusville with 7:38 to go. Yeah, that was even with, I don't want to say even with seconds, because these kids play together. That's our JV ball club, and so it's not like they don't know each other, but it's their first experience that we've seen them under lights, like you said, Pat, on Friday night.
If you guys look back right now,
Joe,
you can see a little bit of the moon.
Joe has a shot right now. Joe, that's a heck of a shot.
That's quite nice.
Like I said, the whole time the bands were playing it, as they were getting ready, the clouds kind of broke, and you had a good, beautiful view of the moon all.
How's that weekend forecast, Pat?
I haven't looked for the weekend yet.
Oh, it's going to be good.
Better be good. I got a lot of work to do tomorrow.
Rocket boys have a soccer match at Carter Field tomorrow at 11. If you want to go catch that.
All set to go, and it'll be Donaldson, I believe, kicking off this time. Kicks down the middle of the field. Oh, it's going to go right over their head into the end zone. They had nobody in the middle of the field, and both guys looked at each other, and the ball went on into the end zone anyway. So first down 10 at the 20. Second kickoff that Donaldson's put in the end zone tonight. And that time with no wind. It wasn't the case where the wind blew it in. Flags are very still out here in the flagpole. So 7:38 to go in the ball game. 49-0 Titusville.
See that, Jim? Our camera guys are so good. The moment you say something, they're on it.
They're right on it.
I want to thank Adam Bodemer, Joe Watkins, Cullen Rio, Pat Nosco, Jim Bodemer. Apparently Steve, he's still producing from the road tonight.
There's some dedication out there.
Yeah.
Well, I think the word would start with an S if I'm thinking of it, but yeah, I can't remember how it goes.
Just a reminder, next week we've got girls soccer Monday, and that's 4 o'clock start. We'll be on the air about 3:30, senior night. Boys are home tomorrow and Thursday, and next Thursday is senior night for them against Sagertown. So we'll have a couple soccer matches for you next week, and then we'll spend our final week on the road for football, and that's at Maplewood next Friday night, and then we're home for 3 weeks.
And I think to make Gary feel happy, we'll tell him the score tonight is 49-0.
Yes, that's excellent. Gary's had some good calls this week.
Yes, he did. Fumble out there, and I believe Connie's able to hang on to it. So Cash will have a second down and about 10, no gain. Yeah, there were some good calls you guys made in the ball game. I watched that ladies game yesterday all the way through, and quite impressed with them. Played well. And of course, I don't know anything about soccer, so I'm not sure that's a compliment, but I enjoyed watching the athleticism. And
you know, you say that. We spent a lot of years down at the Ed Meyer Complex doing games.
Yeah.
And I still don't know the game.
And you were involved in it too, Pat.
Yeah, I tried to learn it, but he's got a lot of running room.
Grover out along the right side, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds. Yeah, he picked up a lot of yardage on that particular carry. Be more than enough for first down.
You know, Pat, you obviously with your boys, just the amount of time and dedication you put into athletics. You know, there's a lot of times parents pick up the hobbies that their kids have, and maybe it's a sport, you know, they never played themselves. But kudos to those parents who kind of dive in and learn, whether it's wrestling, basketball, swimming, soccer, football. You know, those parents who support their kids through the years, it's so important.
Groover goes the other direction. Oh, nice way to come up. That's a nice job out there by Alex Hartstone for Titusville. Pick up a couple on the play, but just a nice job. Titusville with all twos in there right now and doing very well. Second down and 9 with 5:58 to go here in the ball game. It's nice to see Suarez getting the ball game tonight. This time Cash has one left, wing double, wing in motion. Ball's pitched back to Groover. Comes to the outside, cuts up across the field, across the 50, the 45, and brought down at about the Titusville 42-yard line. Be a first down. So it'll be first down and 10 Conneaut at the Titusville 41. Jaden O'Neill into the ball game, replaces Lane Only for the Rockets. Quarterback gives it off to first man through, and he's going to get out to about the 37, and he'll pick up about 5 on the play.
Just a reminder, following the ball game, we'll have your Corky's Pizza Pro Threads Print Shop post-game show. We'll have the Corky's Pizza player of the game. Big thanks to Corky's for feeding us on the road this week once again.
Ben Finley on the tackle for Titusville. Get all choked up after that, didn't you?
Yeah, no.
Second down and 4 for the
really dry.
Cash. Pitch back to Pergolesi, comes to the outside, 30, 25, 20. He's got one man to beat. And, he's going to be smacked down at about the 5. Catching up to him out there was, I believe, number 3, I think that was, Dieter. But not until they get inside the 5, it'll be first and goal for Cash.
Still Titusville's, you know, a lot of, you know, kids, this is their first quarter that they're getting a lot of play time in.
Yeah,
so
it's nothing but positive. On the counter for the touchdown, and Grover will take it in and score. So Cash gets on the board with 3:52 to go in the ball game, and it'll be a 49-6 score with extra point coming up.
And that counter is hard to defend. If you get out of position at all, that counter is a big yardage gainer. And I mean, they run it very well.
Yeah, if your defensive backs get sucked in, your end gets sucked in. It's about all over in that counter.
They get a little excited in there to make the tackle on the far side of the field.
Kick is up, and the kick is no good. It's off to the left. So the score will remain 49-6. Titusville on top with 3:52 to go. So it's been an overall good ball game. We'll have to be giving some thought now to player of the game as we get down towards the end. A lot of candidates, a lot of linemen that played well tonight. McDonald's played very well tonight. Thrown the ball well.
There's been a lot of players doing well tonight.
Yeah, there has been.
I mean, the whole team played well. I mean, when you look at everybody executed what they were supposed to be doing, and that makes a big difference in the ball game.
Well, we can't give it to the coaches, but they did a good job preparing these kids for tonight's game.
Oh, and I like the way the coaches have used the clock to their advantage, you know, changing how fast the play's coming in, changing the tempo of the game, where they huddle, all that, you know, confused the defense. You know, I feel like that was a big portion of that. That added a lot to the Titusville offense when the Cash defense had no clue what to expect coming at them. They were geared up to watch Koval and Cameron.
See whether or not they come up for a onside kick here.
Start the game with one and end with one.
Yeah, that's right. And Titusville covers the ball very quickly on the onside kick, and they'll have a first down and 10 at their own 45. I believe that was Lane Ongley that had the hands to get a hold of the ball. So first down and 10 Titusville at their own 45, leading 49-6 with 3:50 to go.
Hey, next week we're on the road taking on the Maplewood Tigers, and I'm not sure what the connection's going to be like there, so please bear with us. We may not be able to stream that game live. We will try, but obviously that's out in the middle of nowhere.
Well, the thing you have to understand is that it's all
autographs
about
are done after the show.
Hi, Terry. Say hello to Terry Kerr.
No, I'm just have a safe trip.
Oh, Titusville with a breakaway, and that is going to be a touchdown. Titusville off the right side. I wasn't paying attention, and all of a sudden, Mr. O'Neill takes that ball, well, 55 yards for the score.
He just broke it outside, and he was off to the races.
Wow. I got to talking here to some of the Titusville people going by, and next thing I know, we're sprinting down the sideline.
Just have to remind you guys, the game's on the field, not the spectators walking by.
Yeah, but when we're with the spectators like we are tonight.
Oh, sure. Make excuses for yourselves.
Kick is up, and the kick is good.
Good.
55-6, and I think that probably caught even the Titusville coaches by a bit surprised to have Mr. O'Neill. I believe that's what it was, number 5, wasn't it, Jaden O'Neill?
Yes, that was who
freshman.
ran that.
There's a freshman scoring his first varsity touchdown. Showing some pretty good speed and doing it, too. Good for him.
Yeah, once he got out there, he really kicked it in.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. So that's exciting. With 3:27 to go, Titusville now will kick off. That's be quite disappointing for Cash. You had things going pretty well there. Got a touchdown, and boy, right away, off to the races.
Yeah, they've had a tough couple weeks. They had Meadville last week, and
yeah,
they're not a coming off a loss from Meadville, you know, compared to Titusville coming off a win from Seneca. You know, it's a big, you know, I'm sure Cash got banged around pretty good, you know, playing Meadville.
Yeah, momentum is such a big thing, and especially in high school sports, Pat.
Grover takes the kickoff, and he brings it out to the Cash 44-yard line. And that's where they'll put it in play, first down and 10.
And you could feel that momentum tonight, even just.
Yeah, right from the get-go.
Yeah,
really.
And we talked about that on the pregame show. That was something you both were looking for out of the Rocket team tonight.
Right.
It was just how would they start, especially last week. And I think Steve said it during the coaches interview. You know, Titusville struggled that first quarter. Seneca struggled that first quarter. The refs struggled. That makes it a tough start for a ball game.
It does. And when you come out tonight, not only you play well, but you hold a 3 and out defensively twice, and you put 2 on the board right away. So, yeah, Titus will come out aggressive, ready to play. That's what I said a minute ago. The coaches could be the player of the game in terms of preparation for these kids. Ball is taken off the left side of the line and pick up about 5 on the play.
You know, Coach Blood for Conneaut, he's got a lot of really good kids on his team. It's just getting those pieces to fit together and getting things going.
Well, we've been there. We're trying to make a comeback ourselves just from a football perspective, and this year has been really a time that Titusville has shown a lot of improvement, especially in aggressiveness. We're attacking both offensively and defensively, and we're not letting up, and that's what ultimately will bring you down into a winning situation. 2nd down and 6.
Well, that and Corky's Pizza.
Quarterback's rolling to his right, throws up short, pass is complete, and over quickly to make the hit is that guy again, Mr. Dieter. Comes from the safety spot. He's ready to play some football. Dieter is let me see here. He's a senior, 5'9", 150-pound wide receiver and defensive back.
By the way, the wireless mic tonight and for most of the season brought to you by Titusville Dairy Products Company and by the Titusville Mill. If you haven't tried the mill yet, stop down, get a great lunch or great dinner.
Trips left side for Conneaut. 1st down and 10 play. Quarterback rolling to his left. Easily throws it up short. Passes completed to 40, 35, 30, and knocked out of bounds will be Grover. And he'll be somewhere around the Titusville 20-yard line. No, check that. It'll be out about the 27s where he stepped out of bounds on the far side of the field. Minute 39 on the left to go in the ball game. 56-6 Titusville.
Pat, I'm sure you've seen a lot of smiles on the coaches' faces tonight.
Oh, yeah. I think there's been a lot of smiles on this Titusville side. You know, players included, and, you know, it's kind of nice to come out to a game where you set the tempo early and you're kind of in control of the game. Oh, that was so close.
Just over the reach of the defensive back and into the hands of the receiver for Conneaut.
Dieter just about had that one.
I thought he had an interception there.
He just didn't quite jump high enough.
Too short in one end. Here you see the good coverage. And just off his fingertips.
Good throw.
Yeah, laid that ball in there nicely.
Well,
first down and 10.
And if you're a Conneaut fan, you like the fact that they're not giving up. They're still putting 110% into this.
Easily rolling to his left and overthrows his receiver. Brings up his 2nd down.
And there was a little, you know, there was one personal foul earlier in the game, but, you know.
Been clean.
Everybody's played well. There hasn't, looks like a clean game, and nobody's gotten too frustrated or down with how things have went.
2nd down and 10 from the 11 for Conneaut. On the counter, Grover tries to make it up across the 5, and he's brought down there on the counter. Nice job in there by Miller. And now Conneaut's going to take a timeout, yeah. 15 seconds left to go in the ball game. 56-6. Well, Pat, we've got to come up with some thoughts on player of the game here. This game's over. We'll take a timeout and have to discuss that a little bit. Just like we said, several people who've had a really good ball game here tonight. It's makes it a little bit more difficult. Nobody's really been a major standout.
Well, I mean, I think there's been a lot of standout individually.
Yeah.
But that's been, everybody on the field, really had started out, everybody was playing and blocking well.
That's been a good team effort tonight.
It's been a great team effort. They've all shined.
Now we have a whistle, and Titusville takes the timeout. wonder if they had a personnel problem. Didn't have enough men in the field, or not sure what the call was, but
I think get the defense in there that you want. Make sure these guys know what they're doing. You know, you got 15 seconds to hold them out and make it a one-score game.
it's a long last 15 seconds.
Yeah. Each team still has 2 timeouts left. We could keep this going.
For a while.
We could keep this going for a little while if we wanted to.
The last 15 seconds is going to last longer than the whole game.
Yeah. All right, we're set to go. Doubles left side, single right. Man in motion. It's going to be a quick pass to the left. Looking deep. And they throw to the left side and in for the touchdown. So Conneaut picks up the score with 7 seconds left on the board. They'll get a chance to kick the extra point. And they'll go for 2 here, I guess. Not that it makes a lot of difference. So 7 seconds, they'll go for 2 and then a kickoff. Catch the kickoff and run up and down, back and forth, left and right, whatever you have to do.
And Conneaut's, they run a nice offense.
Easler, pitch back to Grover. Played nicely. And that was J.J. Miller. Miller did a nice job in that play. Read that perfectly and held them from the 2-point conversion. And I think that was great. 7 seconds to go. Kickoff coming up for the Rockets.
J.J. Miller's had a good game, you know, this whole game tonight.
He's played well the last several games. So we'll see. Now we go to the onside kick, Adam. We'll have to wait and see what they're going to do.
Well, they've tried it twice tonight. What? Maybe third time will be the charm.
It could be. Coaches have talked to the Titusville team. Gruber will do the honors for Conneaut with 7 seconds left to go. 56-12. Titusville on top. Titusville has dominated this game pretty much from the very beginning, offensively and defensively.
They really came out and I think executed their game plan tonight. You know, when they, assuming this is what the coach wanted them to do.
So
nice stiff arm with that.
That will end the. That should end the ball game. It does. On that kickoff, Titusville will come up with a big win here tonight. 56-12 final score. We'll be back with player of the game and wrap up right after these messages.
Some companies will tell you they have the best customer service.
No, I'm sorry. That's not a part of our policy. We can't really help you there.
Some companies will tell you they have the best technical support.
Yeah, let me just put you on with somebody from technical support right now. Please hold.
I don't need tech support. I need tech.
Technical support, how can I help you?
Some companies will tell you that your call is very important. Only Armstrong provides you with the customer service you deserve.
Would you love to exercise, but pain is holding you back? The aquatic therapy offered at Titusville Area Hospital Physical Therapy may benefit anyone suffering from joint pain, recovery from joint replacements, or other surgeries, fibromyalgia, osteoarthritis, muscle weakness, or other physical limitations. In the comfort of a heated pool and with private one-on-one sessions, the professionals at TAH Physical Therapy can help. Call today for more information. 827-0354.
A broken furnace can freeze a family on the go. Stay on schedule with furnace maintenance before the snow flies. Vanderhoof Heating and Air Conditioning has nearly 40 years of HVAC experience. Our home comfort engineers maintain, troubleshoot, and repair nearly all systems at an outstanding value. With just a few clicks, our state-of-the-art software schedules arrival time, finish time, and provides fast, easy paperless billing. Visit VanderhoofHeatingandAir.com or call 814-671-3226. With Vanderhoof, seasons change, but not your comfort.
Interstate Pipe and Supply takes pride in providing superior customer service. That's why our dedicated employees are well trained and have the experience to offer friendly, quick, and reliable service and support. Need materials delivered to your job site? No problem. Interstate offers fast delivery from our 4 locations in Western Pennsylvania. We also serve Eastern Ohio, Northern Western Virginia, and Western New York. Service means business at Western Pennsylvania's premier pipe and supply company, Interstate Pipe and Supply.
Hey, and welcome to the Corky's Pizza Pro Threads Print Shop post-game show. That's a great shot there. And final score, 56-12. Well, Jim.
Well, Luke.
Good game.
Yeah, it was. And, we've talked about a couple different times. Pat and I were talking at the beginning of the game, if Titusville could come out, or which team came out and executed well, is ready to play and all that. Titusville come out of the locker room ready to go. Defensively, they held the first 2 series for Cash to 3 and out. We scored both times on the once we got the ball. So our offense took authority out there. Defense took authority. It was just a good all-around game, both sides of the ball for the Titusville Rockets. But coming out like they did, being prepared, coaches did a good job preparing them for this week. Put that one on the plus side for Titusville and get ready to go for next week. Pat, good ball game.
I think it was a great ball game. I mean, when we talked about pregame about the offensive and defensive line coming out and controlling things from the very beginning, they did that. The offensive line took that ball. They took the line of scrimmage and controlled it right from the beginning, held it, pushed Cash right down the field. They really did a nice job. Turned around defensively, did the same thing. Titusville ran so many different key players, throwing the ball, showing that they could run the ball, and each person could run the ball. Any of the reads that Cash was planning on, I think the coaches took away by having everybody be part of that offensive unit that came out. Titusville did not have any penalties, I think, in that first half, which was impressive to get through that much of the game. Usually those had hurt Titusville in the very beginning of the games. They came out and did that error-proof start. That's a great way to, get up in the score and up in the momentum of the game and just kind of control everything going down the field. I don't think the Titusville coaches could ask for a better outcome of this game.
No, I don't either. I think that they got everything they wanted out of the team, had them well prepared, and congratulations to the whole coaching staff for their effort here tonight. And it's something that we have seen now, Pat, for like the whole season, but it has gotten progressively better throughout the season. So as things move along, the team is improving greatly. So good things looking forward to the rest of this season and upcoming seasons. We got a good start for a positive season here this year. So.
Yeah, they definitely, they've came right along with things, and you can't ask for much better. They've improved each game, each point of the game has improved as these guys have come right along. So
looks like we got the whole ball club over here with Coach.
All right, gentlemen, congratulations. Nice game tonight. Coach, let you start with. What would you like to say about the game?
Just can't be any more proud of this group of guys. I mean, this team. We came out tonight, we knew that we were a better team, and athletically speaking, we knew that, but execution-wise, these kids just took it through the roof. They were locked in from the first play of the game, and they did everything we asked them to do and committed an absolutely outstanding game. These guys right here, this represents our offensive line unit. With our tight ends, we love our tight ends too, okay? And all of these guys, I mean, that's how we win. We succeed through these guys playing good, hard, solid football all night long. We're super proud of these guys.
Guys, you really did a nice job tonight controlling the line of scrimmage. That was one of the things we talked about pregame, when we were just kind of talking as the game was starting, controlling the line of scrimmage, and you guys definitely showed that tonight. I mean, you took control of the ball and marched straight down the field, turned around defensively, held them. You guys had a great game. All worked really well executing your plays. It was a nice job.
Thank you, sir.
You guys would like to say?
I think you got it.
Go Rockies!
Good team
good job.
win tonight.
Good
team
job.
win tonight.
Very good job.
I can't yell. No. I would like to say that everybody did a phenomenal job tonight. Everybody did their jobs. Everybody was 100%, and I thank them for that.
Yep. I very much agree. You guys did a great job. It was a very good team effort. I think you guys took away a lot of their reads by playing a lot of different options in there and showing that you had a lot of people that can run the ball, catch the ball, a lot of standout plays, and each play, controlling that line of scrimmage is important to do on each play, because if you can't do that, you can't win a ball game and you can't have any of those big plays.
Absolutely.
So congratulations,
Thanks.
Coach.
Thanks.
This has been a great second half, or mid-season, I guess is what I want to say, figure out where I'm at. It's nice seeing the team peaking up here as we go through, and can't be happier with your team than
proud of these guys. Very proud of them, all these effort guys. Great job. And let's do 2 claps. There we go. Thank you guys for the coverage. We appreciate it.
Thank
Good job,
you.
Coach.
Good job, guys.
And that's about what it amounts to. The offensive line and their ability to control everything. They did a great job here this evening. So congratulations to the coaching staff and the entire Titusville Rocket football team.
Yeah, Wireless Mike tonight brought to you by Titusville Dairy Products Company and by the Titusville Mill. A big thanks to them. Next week, on the road again, Maplewood Tigers. By the way, next week also a homecoming game at Maplewood. So
we get them all.
We do get them all. I was looking at that date like that's not right. It is the 6th of October.
Incredible. Just can't believe it.
Crazy.
Next thing we know, we'll be singing Silent Night or something. It'll be Christmas time.
Yeah, but we get that beautiful shot there of the moon in the sky. That's great.
Player of the game. Pat and I are talking about this, and Adam, and of course you saw the offensive line. We can't give it to all the offensive linemen at one time. Wish we could get one great big pizza, and they could have themselves one big pizza party. But Pat, you thought Mr. Titus had a great ball game tonight.
All the kids did. I don't want to take anything away from anyone. I do think that offensive line really came out and controlled. Looking at the highlight reel, when Mason Titus came down with that one catch, I believe it was on the second drive, to me that was a game changer that kept the momentum alive. They were, it was second and quite long, I believe, when that ball was thrown up. He came down with that one-handed. He had a lot of other good plays throughout the night, but I think that highlight reel, I think that was kind of a momentum keeper of the game at that point. I thought you know, he definitely played a well-rounded game. You know, he was in on a lot of plays, and, you know, like every other of the 10 men that were out there on the field with him, they definitely all played together and executed their plays. And, you know, it's hard to just pick one out for the team, but I think Mason was.
It's good team effort, as we mentioned. Hey, Steve wants to have a meeting Monday, Pat, with you over the pick for the player of the game tonight, just so you know.
Okay.
No, I'm just joking.
I'll be right there.
You know, but how great is it that you know you have to sit here and go, okay, you know, everybody was deserving of that. I mean, the coaching staff down to everybody. So what a great
it was just a good
effort.
night out for the Rockets tonight, and they put together what they had to do. They executed everything well, like we said, and everybody in the ball club, right down through the number twos. You have to mention that the 12 points that they got were against our number twos, and taking nothing away from Cash or anything like that. But our JV boys held themselves up very well during that series of downs that they had to play. 56-12, final score here, Pat.
And the JV team, or the second string guys, when they were in there, they put up 2 scores also.
Yes, they did.
That's right.
So, I mean, when you look at it, you know, they did a nice job out there. I mean, yes, they did give up 2 scores, but, you know, that was against the starting lineup of Cash. So they did a real nice job when they walked out on the field, too.
Hey, speaking of nice job, Pat. Nice job, Jim, as always. Our camera guys, Adam, Joe, Cullen. Excellent performance tonight, and we'll see everybody on the road next week. And again, the final here, 56-12. Thanks for joining us. Our coverage of Rocket Sports this season made possible by these great sponsors: by Oil Creek Plastics, by Titusville Area Hospital, by Interstate Pipe and Supply, by State Farm Insurance, by Poppies, by the Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home, by Donovan and Bauer Auto Group, by The Barking Lot, by the University of Pittsburgh Titusville Education and Training Hub, by Armstrong, by Vanderhoof Heating and Air Conditioning, by the Crawford Health Improvement Coalition, by ProThreads Print Shop, by Marsh Home Center, by the Titusville Mill, by Kreiner Real Estate, by Warner's Bakery, by Goodwill, by Larry's Auto Service, by Corky's Pizza, and by the Titusville Beverage. Thanks for joining us. Have a fantastic weekend.
Thank you for watching Stream Sports' presentation of Titusville Rocket Sports on Stream TV.